It's not even released yet. It's not going to be released till the end of the month. These guys are out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Nate, Curb, and Nathan. You can check them out at lcmrockshard.com.
Well, from what I understand, Dave and Jason are the steadfast guys, because when he came from Illinois, I guess, and he was trying to get the band together, he met Dave first.
And then before that, from Boston, Massachusetts, we had Escape to Everything with Infliction Within. That's Mike, Freddie, Ronnie, Matt, and Steve. Go check them out on Facebook right now.
Independent metal from around the world.
Nation Zero with Malice. Those guys are out of Boston. We did Shred of Salvation, 3508. That's, of course, a female-fronted metal band out of Providence, Rhode Island. These guys are out of hometown right here, Waterbury. We played some Motorfinger. Those guys are out of also Norway, man.
And pure insanity.
This is insanity.
The Nation of Decimation.
The Nation is listening.
So, yeah, thanks for listening for the past couple of years, people. And, we're going to keep going as long as OFNR is here and you guys want to keep hearing this show, you know?
Decimation!
Bagman on the Nation of Decimation.
Yeah, Nation is listening. It's Nation of Decimation. I'm the Bagman.
I am Knob.
Welcome to the show. Wow, do we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, man. Just real quick, I don't think we mentioned it enough, but, huge thanks continued out to Tim from Shallow Ground for writing that little piece that we play in front of every show.
Fuck yeah,
The
dude.
Decimation song.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. I guess they were doing a video. They released a video this weekend.
By Mr. Escobar himself. Very
sharp.
Dude, that dude is amazing at what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, as a video editor myself, holy crap, dude, Escobar is pro. He's pro, dude. If you need a good video, you need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's, not blowing smoke.
Well, tonight started out as it was going to be an all-tunes night. We were going to do our usual goofy shit, but we were going to play a ton of tunes. We're going to still do that.
Absolutely.
But there's some festering issues
Things that need
that
to be
matter.
discussed.
So
yeah.
let's get right into them, man. Let's get right into this.
Couple quick things before we do that.
Okay.
R.I.P. Odorous Ungus.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
From fucking Guar. Second of all, I recently found out today, that the guy who did the OFNR tattoo on my fucking right arm passed away on Sunday.
That's sad news as well.
So, Rich Teofilo of Insane Inc., rest in peace, motherfucker. I hope
Absolutely.
you're hanging out with Evil Steve. Getting into shenanigans. God damn it.
If we get some time later, I'll share a little story with our listeners out there about the time that I met Dave Brocky, of Guar. That would be Odorous himself.
Absolutely.
If we got some time a little later, we'll talk about that.
All right, now, with that being said and all out of the way, because that needed to be said.
Absolutely.
Recently, some shit transpired at a venue named the Webster in Hartford, a notorious, nefarious venue. It happened to good, dear friends of ours, in fact.
Yeah,
like close,
very close.
Close. This one hit real close to home.
Yeah.
Not to say that the Venom Morris Issues and other bands.
Well, we've had plenty of this in the past history too. So
this is probably the craziest thing I've heard. So I'm gonna give Lee Swanson, the drummer of Lightsbane, a call right now, this moment. This is how we're gonna start the show. He knows I'm calling. He should totally be picking up his phone right now.
Hello.
Lee!
What's up?
what's going on, brother?
Yo, it's Bagman and Knob, dude.
What's going on? How are you guys?
Not much, man. We were hoping to get you guys on, to do like a little talk with us about some better things, new, things that make you happy. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
So tell us what went down, man. This sucks,
we need to
dude.
hear
I
this.
can't even
We
tell
need
you.
to hear this from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
We need to know exactly. Dude, what happened at the Webster, bro?
Yeah, no, the show just let out. We were packing up all our gear and stuff, and there's no doubt the guy had scoped me out beforehand because it all happened so freaking quickly. But now I had my truck parked in a different spot. I went and picked it up. It was all locked up, ready to go. Picked it up, drove it around the block that the Webster's on, pulled it right up in front, right out the door of the Webster Underground, turned it off, opened my center console that it shuts. It's got a locking lid there. It wasn't locked, but took the keys out, threw them in there real quick, shut the lid, got out of my truck, walked around the back of my truck, opened my tailgate. I literally walked about 4 to 5 feet, and I heard squealing tires, turned around, and there goes my truck. I was out of my truck for literally about, I'd say, anywhere between 7 and 10 seconds.
Wow. So what does this mean for you guys? I understand you lost a lot of merch and stuff too. So
Yeah, I mean, we just picked up all our merchandise right before our CD release. So when was that? January, end of January. I think it was the 25th we had our CD release. So, I mean, we just got our whole order of T-shirts. There's probably between 70 and 80 T-shirts in the car. All of our albums that we just got printed out. There's a bunch of those left. I mean, we had sold a bunch, but we still had a lot left. All of our stickers, my video camera, along with so much other personal stuff. I mean, my toolbox for work, and I lost personal belongings and band merchandise. When I was talking with the insurance company, I lost about $6,000 worth of stuff.
And no leads on any of this, huh, man? No leads at all?
What's that?
No leads at all?
No. The direct quote from the Hartford police officer was, if they don't find it within 24 hours, then, they're probably not going to find it. They're not going to be actively looking for it because they have murders and drug deals and other stuff going on, and why would they waste their time searching for an out-of-town white boy's truck?
Ah, nice.
Isn't that nice? Yeah,
nice
I mean, there's no way
end,
the guy got that far. I mean, if anyone, a lot of people in this area, in the band music scene, they know what my truck looks like. It's a big, giant gray Pathfinder. It's got a 3-foot Black Dahlia murder sticker on one side. All 3 panels in the back are covered with local band stickers. I mean, my truck's pretty recognizable. The guy drove away with the tailgate open, which meant the interior light was on. He's going 90 miles an hour down side streets with the lights on in this screaming truck.
Wow.
And
nobody saw him?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So now the question becomes this, Lee, because now I've heard this story, like, officially.
Yeah.
And,
Sure.
dude, I mean, we here at OFNR, we've heard this story come out of a lot of bands' mouths lately in regards to the Webster, and then come to find out that many patrons have had similar issues, such as in the back parking lot there at the
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. Broken windows, stolen radios, the whole bit.
Now, my question to you is there anything that the Webster could have done to maybe prevented this?
The only thing I see is, I mean, yes, it's not the Webster's responsibility. I get that. You're on your own. You know what the area's like. You've played there before. I've played there countless times. Protect your shit. You know that,
Right.
But when there's 70 people standing on a sidewalk, all standing there looking at you, you're right outside your truck. You're not thinking to protect your vehicle. The one thing I think they should do, personally, I mean, when you see, like when we've opened up for Jeff Loomis, we've opened up for Yngwie Malmsteen, the big shows where there's a national act on it, a lot of times you do see an officer or two standing out front. But when it's just a local gig, when it's just all local bands, they don't do anything for them. There's nobody out there. They have those, 18-year-old kids that have a security shirt on that, I mean, I can throw around, and I'm not that big of a guy,
Right.
But, I mean, you guys have a camera right out front. That's nice. But what's a camera going to do? It's not going to stop anything, You just have a parking lot over there that's for employees of the Webster to park their vehicles in. And we pull in and load and unload in a fenced-off parking lot, maybe, where that little guard shack is. Maybe the guard in there, he can't stop a thief. But he certainly can see somebody walking into the parking lot looking to break into a car. He can call 911 immediately, no?
Right. I mean, and that's just it. I mean, what does it take to walk up and down, what is it, a row of maybe 100 cars total, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
So, I mean, what does that take you, and furthermore, I do believe that is the Webster's property, if I'm not mistaken.
I was parked on the street, like directly in front of the Webster, where that big rounded corner is. So I wasn't in a parking lot. I was on the street.
Right.
But, you're 20 feet from the door.
Right. I think, dude, one cop, dude, would have probably prevented that, dude.
Sure. I mean, he's going to have his eyes open looking for that sort of thing.
One cop there, and
Or even 2 rent-a-cops.
Yeah, or even 2 rent-a-cops, dude. I'll take 2 rent-a-cops.
One at each end. One down near the parking lot, and then one that patrols the front corner. That whole
right on the front. Yeah, right where the big corner is, the huge slab of sidewalk right there.
How much is it going to cost to rent a couple of them? You know,
that's a big deterrent for a crackhead, I would think.
No.
I mean, at the very least, you know, I know just as much as you know, and just as much as anybody else knows, that this is never going to be 100% a safe place to go because of the environment by which it is in. However,
Absolutely.
I've heard countless stories now of merch, gear. Dude, the Venom Morris guys had $5,000 worth of gear stolen from them, dude.
Guitars and amps and stuff gone.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. And so this is not a once occurrence, man. This has been going on, and now, you know, more and more people are coming out and saying, yeah, it's happened to me, it's happened to me, it's happened to me. I think we're up to 162 or 72
But it even goes to a higher level. I mean, you mentioned Jeff Loomis before that you played on the show with, and he lost his stuff. So, I mean, it's across the board. Everybody's kind of suffering from all of this, wherever it may be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know his van got broken into, too. I don't think it was at the Webster, but
no,
his van got broken into on that tour as well. I don't think it was at the Webster, though.
No, it was out in Chicago, something like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was in their tour bus got, you know, broken into, and they lost all their laptops and their guitars and everything that were inside.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude.
I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, everyone knows it is a shitty neighborhood, but just to have a cop out there, you know, that is looking for that sort of thing. Or, I mean, I know for me, I did enjoy the Webster. I played there lots of times. I've got to open for Dying Fetus. I mean, Jeff Loomis, Yngwie, Revocate, countless names, great names that I would never have the chance to play for, you know? And they've given us an opportunity to play for national acts. And as a musician, I mean, that's something you want. You want to be able to play for a huge act. That's a big tally on your chart, you know?
Right.
But I mean, for me, that's it. I'm not. I just lost like $20,000 worth of shit. I'm not going back. I don't want to play there anymore. The risk reward it's not there for me anymore. It's too much risk, not enough reward. I really did enjoy playing it, and I'm not knocking the Webster. I'm not. It was a great venue. It's a cool setup. A lot of people go there. I hate paying to play, but you do get that chance to open for a big national touring act in such a small little venue like the Underground. Very cool. But, you know, for me, I'm done there. I won't play there again. I love Rusty. He's a really good guy. He's always treated us with respect, always given us the heads up when a good show's coming around. Does Lightsbane want to open? Fuck yeah. But I'm sorry. I don't want. I just lost $20,000. $6,000 if it's not coming back. They're going to insure my truck, sure. All that personal shit, I'm going to have to figure it out, you know? It's like, it's gone. It's not coming back, you know?
So
brand new tires on that truck, brand new battery, tie rod end, all sorts of shit. Just put it in. God.
So ultimately, what advice could you give to our listeners out there about your experience, man, that, you know?
I would just say, like, I've seen just in the past couple days so much of a huge fucking support group. I mean, Saipurna Kalima, CD release coming on Saturday at Cook's. They're putting together, you know, a jar to go to Lightsbane so we can buy some new fucking merch just to give us a head start. That's great of them. This show's about them. We're not on it. We're going there to support, and they're helping us out. Jesse James there from Posidemic Entertainment, however the hell you say it.
Right.
I don't know. But he's putting together another good show for a benefit for Lightsbane. Give us, you know, just a little kickback. That's great. That's a huge support. And I think that's what we need to do, like, for bands that do want to continue playing the Webster. When show lets out, you guys, we got to watch each other's shit. If we know each other in the bands. You know who's picking up merchandise. If you see a guy, hey, that's not your shit. Oh, I'm his brother. Well, let me go talk to him. You know, put the shit down. We need to protect each other. If someone's loading gear in, you need 10 guys standing over there near the guy's truck.
I guess. Yeah.
I think that's all we can do. You're not going to stop crackheads.
Right, and I'd understand
They're
that.
fucking fearless. Obviously, you know. But I think that's the only way. You got to set up a buddy system. You see, all right, whose band is loading shit in? That's that guy's truck. grab 10 dudes, stand near my truck, we're all loading it in. Or everyone grab something, go in one trip, load it in the truck, park it, lock it. That's all you can do.
Or just leave a really good friend with your car the whole time. You know, like even in the driver's seat, you know, or whatever.
Designated driver, you're going to have someone babysitting your car all night.
Yeah.
I mean, usually with Lightsbane, we don't have to worry about people fucking with our stuff because I'm not saying we're the biggest band around, but we are the largest band.
Yeah, you definitely have some large members. That's for sure.
Yes, for
There's
sure.
large members.
They're
I think that's all you can do. Or just carry your, I don't know, pull your dick out, scare them. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm interested in speaking to people because, you know, I took it upon myself to kind of make this petition that, you know, I think the Webster could do some things that are not going to hurt their bottom line.
Yeah.
And will encourage people to go there. And that's what I want. And I want to be able to go to shows and have a good time and not worry that my shit's going to get fucked up, man.
Sure.
I can't, you know, hearing your story, hearing Venom Moore's story, hearing all these people that have signed this fucking petition now, it's up to 142 signatures. Each person has a different fucking tale of time that they fucking have gotten something stolen at the Webster. So this isn't just a fucking one-time occurrence, man. And that's all I'm trying to say. And I want people to realize...
I don't want to stop the Webster. We're not going to stop the Webster. I don't want it. I mean, that's their business. They're not making a killing, obviously.
Obviously.
You know? But, I mean, something's got to be done there. And I think the only way to make it better, we have to rely on ourselves. Because it's been happening there for longer than probably most of us that have even been going there. You know? You're not going to stop the crackheads. That's just where that place is. I think we just got to rely on ourselves to actually make the effort and watch out for each other's shit. That's all there is to it.
Right.
Yeah, totally makes sense. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the Webster. I want to put that out there now. I'm not mad at the Webster. I don't think it's their fault. It's a shitty fucking neighborhood. It really is. But, I mean, Bill Klopfer from Penitentiary was saying, and, you know, 500 other bands, was saying he was standing out front a couple years ago, and there was a drive-by, and he got shot in the back of the neck.
Holy shit.
Good thing it was a fucking paintball gun.
Yeah,
You know?
Wow.
But, like, just shit like that. I mean, people have been stabbed right across the street, stabbed right there on the sidewalk. You know? That's just in the last couple of years. But it's the only thing you can do. We got to have somebody armed. We need somebody with a gun out there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I guess. I mean, right?
Yeah.
you know?
That's what it's come to. I mean, it's kind of shitty, dude. Well, I'll tell you right now, dude. Unfortunately, I've got a wife and 2 kids, man. My life is way more important, and my items, like my car, dude, I couldn't even imagine, dude. I unfortunately, I will stand by my decision of just not going there, dude. I'll just keep myself out of the equation altogether.
That's how it is for me, too. I mean, I got myself and my daughter and 2 stepkids, and it's not worth it for me. I have, you know, I had to rent a car for the next month, and
I'm
out
just,
of pocket that much money and this much money, and I'm not rich.
And that's just it, dude. Bands aren't fucking rich, man. And to hear, it breaks my heart, man. I guess that's what it is. And you know, I'm a fucking passionate dude about this whole fucking scene and what everybody's doing, man. And, you know, it breaks my heart to hear that shit went on for you, dude. And fucking, I just think it just fucked, man, you know?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think the only way to do it is we got to rely on ourselves.
Rely on each other. Support each other, man.
For us.
Yeah. Good call, bro. Well, hey, dude, thank you so much for fucking enlightening us on what exactly happened, how you feel about the whole situation. Make some fucking
for all
serious.
the people that are calling me an idiot for leaving my keys in the car, fuck you. 'Cause I
Well,
took them out of the ignition, put them in my center console, standing 3 feet away from it, with no intention of leaving my truck. So, before you start pointing fingers and calling me a fucking idiot, you can go fuck yourselves, or you can knock on my door, and I'll gladly answer all your questions.
Well, speaking of questions, we would like to hook up a future date where you guys can talk under different circumstances about all the great things that are really actually happening for you guys lately too. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll set it up, brother. But I know you want to get to bed because you're
Got
old
it.
or something.
Yeah.
I'm an early riser.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks again.
All right, kids. We'll see you soon.
Talk
Take
to
it
you
easy,
later,
brother.
man.
Later.
So there you go, folks. Lee from Lightsbane.
Yeah, man, that
Close
was
it out there.
That's rough, man.
Puts it out there.
You can feel his pain, man.
Tells it like it
You
is.
feel it.
And explain, hey, he's not necessarily mad at the Webster. Doesn't think it's their fault. And I'm standing by what I'm saying, dude. I think that they could do something to make that place just a little bit safer for us to enjoy. Knowing that where they are is a shithole.
Yeah.
That they are in the middle of a shithole. And
well, they gotta know, man. You walk
if
out
you're
in the
inviting-
front and you look across the street and there's crack houses all the way down the block. It's
you're
like
fucking inviting me in, dude. Then
you know,
you have to, on your property, you gotta fucking keep me safe, keep my things safe. I mean,
like I said, a couple of rent-a-cops with guns would be good enough. You know?
tasers even. You tase a crackhead, man, that'd be all right.
Yeah, tasers work.
Tase
Nobody
the
wants to get shot
crackhead.
by one.
Dude,
Yeah.
see, like you can hire some sadistic fuck like me and some dude, and we'll play the tase the crackhead game all night. See who can tase more crackheads.
There you go.
Look, there's a crackhead. Look, there's a crackhead. And eventually, we'll just start piling up the crackheads.
You guys go out every Sunday instead of chucking and do
Yeah,
that.
we do tasing crackheads. I volunteer for this position.
I love it.
Who else is down? Who else wants to tase some crackheads?
Be like a live-action video game watching that, man.
Now, it's all fun and games until one of the crackheads has a gun.
Yeah.
Then
man.
it's serious.
Yeah. Well,
So-
bottom line is look out for each other, give respect, get respect,
And I'm serious.
and then give respect back, and keep it going.
We're gonna let this
And just
petition
look out
go,
for each
man.
other.
And
Yeah.
I'm trying to get 1,000, but once I get a
Why stop
significant,
there?
once I get a significant amount, man, I'm going to personally go to the Webster and talk to Rusty and let him know, like it's not just me, and I'm not trying to bully him or hurt them in any way, but look, man, we know you're in a shithole. We dig it. There's only so much you can do about the shithole around you. But anything that is on your property, as far as the fucking parking lot, as far as fucking, dude, bands getting fucking jacked. These bands are dude, they're slinging tickets to play here.
They busted their ass to get there.
Play there, okay? They're busting their fucking balls,
And then they get
bothering
on
their
stage.
friends on a regular basis. Yo, please buy a ticket for me. For
Then they
this.
get on stage and try to do a great show for everybody.
Kick everybody's ass,
And then living on that
Kick
high
their
when they're
fucking-
walking out the
kick
door,
their
and then
fucking
this happens.
teeth in,
It
yeah.
crashes down. Sucks.
And then all of a sudden, oh shit, my fucking rig is just gone. How? Like I turn around for a second and it's gone. I turn around for a fucking second 2 feet away from my car and it's gone.
Yep.
I mean, man, I'm sorry. I will no longer be going to the Webster. That's not to say I won't be buying tickets from bands for their shows because I like bands.
Yeah.
And I like supporting fucking music. And
It's a
that's-
shame
And that's the
because,
God honest
you know,
truth. I just will not be attending those shows. I'm boycotting.
They aren't exactly like some of the other places like the Palladium that get shows all the time that are really great, but they do get their share of great shows there. And it's just a shame that this has to come down to this, and that they can't just make that extra effort to make sure their patrons and fans feel safe.
Yeah. And through, on any show, not just, it's a national act, okay, well, we'll beef it up because there's going to be people here. Well, okay, so it's independent night. Maybe you should do at least one.
So what are you
One
saying? There's got to be at least 100 people in the bar or in the
Before-
venue before a cop will come out?
Before you have to feel safe. Dude, I can go to Cherry Street Station. Now, that's in Wallingford, Grant. It's not in Hartford.
No.
And never, ever, ever, ever feel unsafe.
That's
Ever.
because everybody's got each other's back there.
True, but, I mean,
But
it's
can't
also
that
not...
carry over to bigger events?
Maybe, and that's what Lee was getting at, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an answer to this too. Helping each other, help each other, and then let's let the venue know that this is this is an issue. At least that's what this petition's all about. Just letting the venue know it's an issue and they need to do something.
I've been in bands that have had stuff stolen, so I know what it's like. To the extent of losing all the merchandise in one shot, though, that's really brutal, man. Because you're hoping to sell that merch to get more, so it's just like.
Well, and the worst part is the crackheads can't do anything with those.
What do they?
Dude, you're gonna see a bunch of if anybody sees a bunch of
If
crackheads,
anybody hears a bunch of crackheads listening to Lightsbane
or wearing Lightsbane
you
merch,
go there and you'll find it
dude,
all.
that's gonna be the new gang, dude. There's gonna be the Lightsbane gang.
Lightsbane gang.
Shit, I'm in the Lightsbane gang, yo. Son, you don't know. No, but seriously, man.
Yeah, am I gay or am I not, man? I'm not sure anymore.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Hey, check it out. Hey, check it out, man. I'm gonna check out Lee, man. I'm gonna take Lee's fucking truck, man. He's never gonna know, man. I'm gonna take his fucking truck, man. I'm gonna fucking put it on the blocks, man. He's gonna get crazy, man. Just, dude. All right, moving on.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Hey, if you guys have an opinion about this, I would love tonight.
Better still, if you know anything, contact these guys. If anybody knows anything at all, contact these guys. You know.
But if you guys out there listening tonight have an opinion about this,
too, yeah.
Please, I mean, seriously, tonight would
Call
be a
in.
great night. I'd love to hear.
Call
Talk
in,
some
tell
sense
us
to me. Maybe I'm an asshole.
Call in, let us know what, if you did a show and something was stolen. Let us know what you guys experienced out there, and tell us what you learned out of it, and any advice you can give to everyone else.
Yeah,
kind of the
buddy.
point. Yeah. Let's get some tunes rolling, man.
Hang on 1 second.
Let's get some fucking tunes rolling here. Because that's what we do at the Nation of Decimation with the Bagman Knob. We got the usual news and all that stuff coming up. And then, of course, we always have some off-the-cuff stuff to share in between all that. And we've got 6 brand new spanking songs for you tonight you've never heard before on OFNR. So we're going to brutalize you, though, people. This is going to make your ears bleed tonight.
I may be proctoring up something here. Give me a second, Bagman. I might have something.
Proctoring.
I might have something here. So
Proctoring.
talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, we got some bands coming up from Rhode Island, Indiana. Got some Italy, some fucking Leeds, York, UK.
Oh, yeah, actually,
Pennsylvania, Sweden.
Something we can talk about real quick.
Yeah.
We posted up the Nation of Decimation last week's show on YouTube for the very first time. So it is now available via YouTube. You can check it out
Anytime you want.
or you can go to the program for that page
Right.
for the last week's show. Thanks to the Bagman for that. And actually check out all the different things we talked about, products we talked about, silly
There's
things,
links to everything.
the people that we talked to. Yeah, links to everything. And great job, by the way, Bagman.
Thanks,
and
Ray.
now you can actually listen to the entire 3-hour show
Right at the bottom.
via fucking YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Very, very sharp. It's all coming together. It's going to get a little better with some time because, this is something new for us to be doing here. But, it's got links. So let's say you remember a song and you what did they just play? What did they play there? Or, if you see it on the YouTube or whatever. The links to the bands are right on there as well.
Yeah,
And you got at least 3, so you could go check out their Reverb Nation page, their Facebook page, even their web page. So, yeah, it's pretty badass.
even the porn. I mean, no, wait a minute.
Oh, dude, I got to tell you a quick story since, you needed a few minutes. I was on the net this weekend, and I'm looking up something, and I'm trying to find this word, and I'm trying to find an image for something I wanted to do, and I'm thinking, all right, it's going to have primates like, mating or something. That's what I was looking for this thing. So I went, monkey porn. Let me put monkey porn.
Nice.
You need to, if you really want to, people, you could go to
So you're
Google
saying
right
people
now,
should watch monkey porn.
and you can type in monkey porn. But if you do, don't complain to me because it was a mistake on my part, and it's a mistake for you people to go check it out. It really
Go
is.
check out monkey porn.
It really is distracting.
Bagman is endorsing monkey porn. I think.
No, I'm endorsing it. Are you ready, dude? Play some tunes?
yeah, we can play some tunes. I thought maybe it still may happen. The Golden Child may be contacting us via his radio waves or spiritual things.
Let's play some music. Tell him to give us 10 minutes to have a smoke.
Well, yeah, he hasn't responded, so I don't know.
Okay.
He said to call him, and I was like, well, I'm on the air. Can I call you while I'm on the air?
Yeah, it's pretty special to have him talk to him for a minute or so.
That'd be cool. But in the meantime, let's play some music.
Yeah, we're
Take
gonna
a
go
quick
up
little
to
break.
We're gonna go up to Blackstone Valley, Rhode Island, with our first band tonight.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you missed it, Lee's already called, but I'd love to hear your opinion on the matter.
Yeah,
we all
keep
know
it
the
coming
place is a shithole. Cannot the Webster ensure that the rest of us are?
Is there a way we could blow up everything around it? Which that'll happen now that I said it on the air.
Yeah, right. Bagman did it. It was Bagman. Bagman, not me.
I have no TNT.
Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck you do that?
Well, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
So there you go. Music. Now, we'll be
Rhode
right
Island
back.
bitches.
Don't go anywhere.
Nation
of Decimation. Metal as fuck.
Thursday, March 29th, 2014. The time has finally arrived. The date is official. Saipurna Kalima CD Release Show.
You call me shiny.
2 albums released the same evening. Featuring Intercourse. No, you dumb fuck. Not that kind of intercourse. The band, Intercourse. The Gates of Ivory. Dream of Scipio. And Kalima.
Instrumental. Fucking bang your heads and your girlfriends, your wives, your mail if you have one of those.
2 albums, 1 night, 6 bands. Get there. Cook's Cafe, 203 Church Street, Naugatuck, Connecticut. Be there or be a little bitch.
You, sir, can go fuck yourself.
Be there.
Of course, the evening right before that, the 28th, we've got the official Effin' Radio Presents Free Christ Havoc benefit show to help our friend Christ Havoc, a longtime promoter here in the Connecticut metal community, come back to Connecticut. And
Busy weekend for OFNR, man.
oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And Continuum, Nasty Disaster, Everybody Hates Me, and recently added I Kill Ya, who is going out on their national and world or UK or whatever tour.
Hey, somebody was calling. You can call 203-794-6367. Yo, real quick, before anybody calls, dude, because I don't want that to happen. Tell them what they played.
Well, we just played some Massive Repulsive. That's the name of the band, Massive Repulsive. Immaculate Incubation is their name of the song. They're out of South Bend, Indiana. I believe the Fighting Irish football team's from out there. And Notre Dame College there, yeah. Anyways, those guys are in the studio right now writing new material. They got shows booked for June and July. Go check out their page for more information on Massive Repulsive. For that, we played Endinochrome with New World Slaughter. Those guys are out of Black Valley, Rhode Island. Good shit right there. Been noticing some posts on the pages lately about these guys, so I guess things are looking up. They got a show booked for the later in the month, so you can get more information on that because they got stuff coming up. Looks like lots and lots of things happening for these guys. So if you're into deathcore, hate metal, they're calling themselves as well. Check out Adrenochrome. Whoa, yes. We got some really sick metal for you guys tonight. We got a couple bands kind of stretching out, going out to Sweden tonight and Italy and stuff like that. So we'll be back to playing a few Connecticut bands here and there as well. So stick around.
Absolutely. Before we go any further, got a quick message from a friend of mine. And he's like, give me a shout. He said, can I call you on the air? He's like, fuck yeah. So we're going to call the Golden Child himself.
The Nomad.
The Nomad, Mr. Nomad.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Kris Keys.
Yes. For Gargantua Soul and
Empire and fucking
Blind Justice.
Oh yeah.
Saving Echo.
Swiss cheese.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Dude, it's me and the Bagman. We're live on Official FM Radio, bro. What's up?
Very cool chilling in San Diego. And, yo, man, you said it was business or pleasure or whatever, man. I always want to be part of OFNR. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if it was, I don't want to talk about things off the air that we're planning,
The serial murder, like when I hire you to, contract hit people out there, I'll keep that between us.
Wait a minute. So what's up, man? How you been?
Chilling, man. I'm chilling in beautiful San Diego, and definitely want to keep in touch with my East Coast fans.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, we've been trying to get you to hook up with us on the air sometime.
So
it's good to be talking to you, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Who is that? Is that what's it called? Darkitect over there? The other guy?
Darkitect.
Mr. Bagman.
Is the Bagman.
What's up, Bagman?
Yeah, dude. We're live on the air talking on our weekly show here, the Nation of Decimation. We're trying to get you on here to talk to us a little bit.
Very cool, man. So what's the scoop? What do you guys, what's the new word? I keep on seeing out here, they keep on showing this thing about the plane. I'm getting sick of it. I don't even know what the hell that's all about.
Yeah, man. 2 weeks and it's still missing.
Well, they say they found it, but they don't know, and it's gotten ridiculous.
Apparently, they're searching in places where it's not easily done to search in. Choppy waters, storms, and all sorts of crazy shit they're going through.
Yes.
So what's going
That's
on,
pretty
man?
weird.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. A plane just vanished. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Put it this thing. Actually, Opus from Dead DBW just texted me. I don't know what he texted me about.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, dude, how's Dive Bomber doing? How you guys? I know you guys have been playing a bunch, man. I see the pictures. You look like
dude, we just really blew it up. We did like one of our biggest shows yet. We did the Harley Davidson Repair Center grand opening in San Diego. It's like the center for the Harley Davidson, and I walked in there, man, and there's 4 big bands that have come out of San Diego. One is Rat, one is Stone Temple Pilots. The next is this band called Mower, who I'm actually really good friends with. I actually do backup vocals in their side project called Slower. And then POD. And we played with 2 of the 4 biggest bands to come out of San Diego this past Saturday at the grand opening of the Harley Davidson Repair Center, and it was just one of the best shows I ever did, man. It was like, you guys know what I do. I just do my thing, and, not everybody's going to like you, man. That's the whole thing. I mean, I know you guys are big WWE fans, and, man, sometimes you got to be the bad guy. Sometimes you got to be the good guy. I'll go do my thing some places, and some people just, go, what the hell are you doing, dude? You're like a fucking freak. What the hell is this? And then you go some places and you're like, they love it. They think it's better than, sliced bread. And Saturday was just one of those days where I went in and got the real nice treatment. I got everything. And the sound system was just freaking booming. It was like out in the middle of this really nice place, and the sound system was high level, and it was right near a mountain. So just literally, also being a singer, sometimes you're singing through a Mr. Microphone, you can't hear yourself. You know that, Bagman.
Yep.
And then that night was just like fucking, everything was just fucking, it was just really, really beautiful. And I tell you right now, man, POD is a damn good band, man. Those guys, the drummer is sick and really good people, and, they don't think they're all that, man. They gave us a lot of respect, and they really upped our rank in San Diego. They said, we're up and coming, and that we are if those are the 4 biggest bands, Dive Bomber's going to be, the 5th one that comes out of here and really, blows the hell up out of San Diego.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
And my friends in Mower. Mower is about as big as Blind Justice was, back east, and they're just huge. They have a huge following, and they just never completely broke their, when they got to be like at their pinnacle, they were doing crazy stuff, man. They played this club called the Key Club up in Hollywood, and they had some type of problem, and they never went on stage, so there was almost a riot. So they've done pretty rebellious type stuff. I'm not sure if that's why they didn't really, really blow up but they're a really, really big band, and they're good friends of mine and stuff. And just a great day. So like you said, yeah, we're doing really good stuff. We're playing Comic-Con out here. We're doing we actually this year, I usually do my thing at Comic-Cons, at ASCAP, at NAMM Festival. I'll just go and, I don't know, attraction around that promotion, just network with a bunch of people. And finally, we're getting that type of attention where I'm actually playing Comic-Con this year, and that's going to be just huge. Because when I go to this is Comic-Con International, and when I go to Comic-Con here, it almost doesn't work because I get mobbed and everybody fucking touches me, so they almost like rub all my fucking paint off. So this year I'm going to go with like 4 dudes to like stand in like a circle around me, and it's just really huge. And that's another thing where, I'm really grateful because, hey man, some people don't appreciate it. You can't expect everybody to appreciate what we do, but when people appreciate it, it's just really, I really am very grateful.
Now, the last time that you went to one of those Comic-Cons was the big one there in San Diego, and I know that there was...
Comic-Con in San Diego is Comic-Con International. All the other Comic-Cons are run, I think, by another organization. This is CCI, Comic-Con International. And literally, Comic-Con International is the meeting of all the top-level businesses in the entertainment business, in the music business, in the gaming business, in just all these different businesses completely pinnacle their year at this Comic-Con, and it is huge here. It's literally, when it's Comic-Con for those 4 days, the traffic is literally so bad in downtown San Diego that they just say, you got to take the trolley because you won't be able to get anywhere in San Diego because people come from all over the world to do what's called cosplay. They basically rent $3,000 costumes to look just like, Wolverine or Wonder Woman. They basically, and it's hardcore, man. People sleep out all night, all 4 days. Some people just, because all the hotels are sold out, people just set up a chair outside the convention center and stay there all night. It's like a big, big deal out here.
Now, like I was saying, last year there was talks of trying to get a figurine embodying you, man, and I kind of want one.
Yeah, man, dude.
What's the deal? Are you going to have those?
Place, and I got 3rd place in the whole contest. That means the top 7 were having figurines making. So that means I made it. And then that was run by a company called GameSpot, and the website shut down. I have no idea what happened with it. They had a segment of their website that was devoted to the 3D action figures of Comic-Con. I made the top 7. I got number 3, and that website actually shut down for some reason. It went off the internet, so they actually had some kind of crash in their system or something like that.
So I was really looking forward to it, man. Getting one of those. That would have been cool to have.
I would have totally bought a Kris Keys action figure.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. You think about it, too. That's another one. It's like, it takes me so long to do, and I've been doing it for so long. It's another thing where you're like, at that point, you're like, man, really thank you for the appreciation for, my art and when I put it together. But I think what happened was it was such a big endeavor they tried to do because it literally was in the middle of Comic-Con. Like GameSpot, they had 3D cameras, and the line was as big as Comic-Con. I mean, the whole convention center. So they had thousands and thousands and thousands of applicants. So I think they just overloaded. I think they had so much voting, so much. I think their system crashed. So you still could see a painted man action figure on the horizon, I hope.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on the list of people who want one of those.
For
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
I might need a few.
Yeah,
couple for my
man.
kids and one for myself.
There's got to be one for in the studio, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, man. That's. I used to collect action figures, man. That's awesome.
So, I got a little message from Joel. He's working on our awesome video that we shot not that long ago when you were here.
Oh, dude, man, was that sick or what, dude? That was like fucking fun, dude. It was like, nostalgic, Blind Justice, and advertising for Empire, and because right now, Gypsy No Mind is working on putting together an album we recorded called Escape from Sciatica, and actually, me and him are talking about possibly playing Comic-Con out there. It's going to be Comic-Con in Hartford, and I've talked to Gypsy about doing some Empire stuff at the Comic-Con there. And, man, if it's just beginning, if they're going to start Comic-Con there, I'd love to be a part of it and establish, the Painted Man as someone who I enjoy cosplay, but I want to make my own little cosplay, which is Painted Man, and I'd love to be a part of their foundation.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. I can totally see that, too, man. I mean, you just fit right in, dude. This is perfect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, you go there, dude. It's like, dude, come on, man. There's times in my, I've actually worked it out in my life where I don't have to be a grown-up anymore. I'm not, growing up life bores me, man. I'd rather go to Comic-Con and just, we're all a bunch of little kids.
Now, as everybody knows, you are so legendary for being unbelievably constantly busy, man. What are you up to, man, that you can share with us right now?
Okay. Well, I'll update you guys. I just got the boomerang or switched back and forth. Two weeks ago, they called me, and I was in the new Charles Manson movie, which is being filmed out here called Charlie Lives. They were going to have me be Charles Manson.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, my God, this is the big one. And then they switched me back. Now I'm back at playing Charles Manson's grandson in the new Charles Manson movie. But the good thing is that Charles Manson gets killed, and I live, and I'm actually the main dude in the sequel. So that's my Hollywood movie. I'm flying back out there, actually, April 17th. I'll be finishing Sensory Perception at David Gear's brand new club. I think it's called the Speakeasy. What's his brand new club called? Do you know, Bob?
No, I don't.
He's actually, David Gear is just like me, man. He doesn't sleep. He actually just filmed a movie with Jamie Kennedy out here and opens new clubs. He has a club in Meriden. He has a club. He just opened up in Hartford. It's like guys doing the same thing I'm doing. Sensory Perception is going to be filmed at David Gear's new club. I'm right now pretty sure I'm flying out there April 17th to do that, and I'm also shooting a movie called Avids, which is a prison movie, and that's going to be with Tommy Dreamer.
Nice.
I'm going to be doing a scene for that while I'm out there, and then I fly back here. I'm doing my Comic-Con party, and I'm also up for a bunch of different movies. I'm up for a movie called Flicker, which is going to be filmed in Las Vegas. Yeah, man, like you guys said, man, I'm doing a bunch of different stuff. I just hooked up with a bunch. I'm involved. I'm actually just about to go train with Fernando Kopp. He actually runs the Noguera Brothers School, which is Black House. That's where Cyborg trains. That's where a bunch of high guys in the UFC train. And I'm networking with those people out here. I'm going to have them in my next music video out here, which will be advertisement for the Comic-Con coming up. Yeah, man, there's no sleep till Bridgeport, man. There's only one life, and I just love to do what I do, so I'm always doing something, man.
No doubt.
And like I said, Empire is working on finishing Escape from Sciatica, and they got a new drummer over there, so they're working on some stuff, so that's looking like May, because Comic-Con is May 31st.
Sweet. I can't wait for New Empire, dude.
Yeah, dude. When can we ever get a chance to see Dive Bomber out our way?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's been talked about. I'm talking to Opus about maybe doing some DBW, Dive Bomber type stuff. And, yeah, man, it's basically when the time is right, man. And really, I want to keep in touch with you guys because I'm watching what you guys are doing, too. And, keep your moves going. And definitely we got to have a Dive Bomber up on OFNR.
Hell yeah, that would be awesome, man. We'd be honored by that for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
So on that note, you said whether it's a business call or not. I want to talk to you, and I can just give a little hint on the air, but me and you should talk about it, Bob. There's talk about a documentary on Gargantuan Soul.
Hey now.
Gargantuan Soul was one of my biggest projects back east, and there's a lot of people who are interested why stuff didn't go bigger for Gargantuan Soul. There's a lot of conspiracy theories, and Gargantuan Soul released the CD Impact on 9/11, actually right on that day, and the guy that draws the comic book The Hulk actually drew our cover, and it was a picture of this big lightning bolt hitting Earth, and it was called Impact. And there's a lot of our street team, and there's a lot of people in the business who have these conspiracy theories of why Gargantuan Soul didn't really get the huge deal and didn't make that step up. They think there was, some like underhanded stuff going on, and I wanted to talk to you about that. They actually just called me about, I'm not even actually going to be in it. They're going to be interviewing Rage Against the Machine. They're going to be interviewing Public Enemy, a bunch of big people, Matt Pinfield. They're going to be interviewing a bunch of different people that were involved with us. Mushroom Head, Dope. So a bunch of people we toured with, a bunch of people were involved with it to really talk about, get everybody's sort of angle on it. And the real thing they want to focus on is they don't want to paint any type of picture. If people have bad things to say about it, people have good things to say about it, it's actually, that's the big, we want to tell what really happened. And that's why we're not going to really have, me or Opus trying to butter down, man. Whatever people got to say is what people got to say.
Right.
Well, Gargantuan Soul was no joke, man. It was definitely no joke.
What's that?
Gargantuan Soul was no joke, man. No, mad respect for that band, for sure.
When me and Opus were together, man, it's definitely something special, and we definitely always, have kept in contact and always just reminisced about. Because right now, and even after Gargantuan Soul, I've done really great things, but Gargantuan Soul is special. It was a special time in my life, and I always want to honor, that sort of partnership that came out of that. It was definitely me and Opus, Christian Lawrence, that were very much spiritual brothers. I always think about it as they call me the prophet of the fire, and Opus is a very sort of an earth spirit, very earthy, tribal guy, and he's a real important part of my life, and he definitely is a part of, if there is such a thing as a legacy or a history, Opus is part of mine, big time.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, man, I got to go train with these guys, man. Really good to catch up with you guys.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to give me a private call when you're off, Bobby, so we can talk about that, and we will talk soon.
All right.
Dr. Tech Top, Bob Bagman, great to hear from you, brother. And if you're actually going to see that in one of my new Empire videos, I actually wear I wear both the Darkitect hat and the Darkitect shirt, so
Thank
I represent
you,
you guys. And also,
That's awesome.
the other video. You were talking. Oh, wait a second! I actually went over my head. I was thinking about this other video. You're talking about Hijack the Bus.
Yeah.
You
man.
talked to Brian Hand.
Yeah, man.
Oh, really cool. Yeah, just to give the people who are listening a little insight, Bagman came out, and that was actually, that song is from a band called Kings of Reality. That was an album I did. That was another band I had back east. It was very short-lived. But, man, Bagman came out and represented that. And I hope Brian Ham finishes that, man, because that was cool as shit, man. We were out at this place called Wild Bill's Nostalgia, and we're in this Winnebago, freaking smashing the windows. It was like we had a smoke machine. It was awesome. And I think it. I mean, for what it was like being in it, it should be really cool.
Yeah, man. I look forward to seeing the final project for sure. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of it.
Is an Empire video I did, and I'm wearing a Darkitect shirt and shit.
Thank you, dude. It means a lot. It truly does.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got to represent each other, and that's where it's the same deal. Basically all along the way, we're the artists. We know, and I mean people like Bob. I mean Bob has done so much for me as an original artist, and basically you represent me, I represent you, and that's really how original music scenes work. That's how original music works. And only the people that get their hands dirty are the people that are really involved, and the people that remain spectators, that don't come out to live shows, that don't wear the T-shirts, that don't represent it. They have no idea of what it's about. And really, we have to start, acknowledging people who support other people in their endeavors, because anybody who's ever made it higher than that level know that it was those people that are the reason.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, you gotta help each other. But all right, brother. Well, dude, it's so good to hear from you, my friend.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, you guys aren't in the middle of another storm, are you?
Dude, it looks like we're supposed to get some snow tonight, but I don't think it's gonna accumulate too much.
It's crazy, man. I mean,
it's
literally
almost
right
April
now,
here,
look
man.
now on San Diego, and everybody freaks out if it changes 2 degrees out here. Literally, if it goes from 72 to 70, there's a national weather advisory. I'm done. I've been waiting for some kind of weather change here forever. And a couple weeks ago, there literally was a national weather advisory. Everybody was talking about it. And when it finally happened, it literally, it was a sprinkling. It literally sprinkled. And that's what they were talking about. That's how unchanging. It's unnerving, dude. Literally, it never changes here. San Diego never, ever changes.
Wild.
So what's it like over there tonight?
Yeah, what's the weather like right now?
Yeah.
Right now, I have to tell you the truth. Right now, if it was like this back there, we'd be in the middle of a downpour. Right now, it's a little overcast, but it's nice. It's pleasant. Right now, I'm wearing a wife beater. It has no sleeves on it. I'll go outside. So basically, it's wife beater weather. It's a little chilly, but I gotta admit that you do become accustomed to where you are very quickly. When I'm back there, it doesn't take me long to adjust to the weather. And now that I'm here, scarily enough, when it's cold here, well, people think it's cold here. Cold here is 69. That's cold. So I've actually adjusted. I'm actually a little nippy here, and it's probably 69 degrees, dude.
Well, current weather here, according to the fuckingweather.com, is 28 degrees. It's fucking cold here.
28?
Yes, 28 degrees at the end of March, man.
Now, the thing is, though, you have to realize, though, your body takes into all the considerations, the humidity, and really you do accustom. Like when I come back there and do my things, it'll take me about, if I'm back there for a little period of time, I will just adjust, and I'm just back like how I used to be. The same thing with out here. When I get out here, within a week or 2 weeks, I'm sort of like everybody. I become a San Diegan. My body adjusts to sort of what's cold here and what's warm here with everyone.
Yeah, man.
So it's interesting, but it's definitely a lot warmer here. And there's nothing, they don't know what winter, spring, summer, or fall is here. They really don't. Even if you head up a little bit more towards LA or Hollywood, there's a little bit more of a weather change. San Diego, for some reason, the way it's next to the ocean or whatever, it does not change. I'll be done in 1 second. All right, the security are kicking me off my phone.
All right, well, thanks for checking in, brother.
And I'll keep in touch. I should be back April 17th.
Cool, man. I'll give you a holler tomorrow after I get out of work.
Yeah.
Very cool, baby. OFNR for life.
Hell yeah. Peace, brother.
All right, baby.
There you go.
The Nomad.
The Nomad. I think I heard...
the Painted Man, Kris Keys.
I think I heard the catfish in the background there. That was the security guards. Mr. Catfish from Dive Bomber as well. I think I heard him in the background.
I wish I had some Dive Bomber in my list right now.
Well, guess what?
Can we pop some in there somehow?
Guess what? No. See. Can we pop some in there?
Can we? Well, I'm not going to assume that you're going to do that.
Come on, man. I'll
hook the listeners up, you know?
You know what's kind of weird? You've given me the Empire. I had it, and now I swear to God,
you lost it again.
It's not that I lost it, dude. I can't see the. Wow, color. Hang on a second. Where's the color? Right. Who's calling? Where?
After that, we're gonna get into some bands from. We're gonna stretch it out a little bit. So There's some bands from all over the damn globe tonight.
Where are they?
Someone's calling. Answer the phone.
I'm trying. I'm sorry.
They're
Try
not-
again.
Yeah, try again.
Jesus, I don't know what the fuck happened there. That was weird.
Yeah, man.
Maybe one too many phone windows open. Sorry, if you tried calling, call again. 203-794 OFNR 203-794-6367. Yeah, dude, I swear to God, I know I put it into my folder. And oh, there it is. So why couldn't I find it earlier? Very strange. All right.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna throw that in there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do actually have some Dive Bomber. And now the phone rings. I say it, and your phone rings. Incoming call.
Hello.
Okay. I'm
Hello.
answering. It takes forever to answer. I don't understand. Caller, you're on the air with Official F Radio and the Bagman and Knob, the Nation of Decimation.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
Damn, Knob, haven't you figured out how to run that shit yet?
Hello.
Who the fuck is this?
Who's this is?
Yes, who
This is John from TromitizeD. What's going on, guys?
What's up,
what's up,
brother? Thank you very much for calling in tonight to
Oh,
the
yes.
Bagman's Nation of Decimation. What can we do for you?
Not much, man. I just want to say hello and pass my condolences on to the guys from Guar. It's a sad loss.
Yeah, man.
Steph.
Dave Brocky,
And,
man, 50 years old.
Yeah, they were a great band, man. They were awesome. Seen them many times down at Toad's place.
Yeah, I was gonna wait a little while, but I could bring it up right now. When the Sting in New Britain used to be open, I went down to one of their shows, and I just happened to have, and everybody knows I collect magazines and shit. I just happened to have a magazine that had all the guys in the band, including all the slaves and everybody, on these like bleachers, like you'd have at a basketball game or something. So I was able to go around Toad's place when I saw them that time and find each and every one of them and actually had them sign the magazine. So, but I got to meet Dave
awesome.
Brocky and I got to talk to him for about 5-10 minutes. So he was a pretty good guy. He really was. It's a
That's
shame.
awesome.
And of course, Corey Smoot
And,
died last year. So I mean, it's like there's like a curse on Guar right now.
Yeah, I know. It's rough.
And I think ultimately, I think we really got to face facts. I think, Guar's done for good now. I mean, they're not going to go replace him. He's kind of the main dude.
Yeah, to replace a frontman after that long, that would be kind of rough.
30 years, man.
That's losing one of the key members. It's bad enough that they lost I believe it was the bassist. And I mean, I imagine that was pretty rough for them to replace at that time too.
Flatus Maximus was Corey Smoot that passed away. He was only 34 years old. This was like in 2011. November 3rd, 2011, he died. So, yeah, man.
That's rough.
Yeah,
But
truly,
another thing, to Lee from Lightsbane, man, truly sorry for what happened to you. That shit should never happen at a venue.
Yeah,
Never.
I was wondering.
There's no call for that.
I wanted to get your opinion on that,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad you chimed in on that.
What
I mean, we played at Webster Theater and we got talked into some Battle of the Band crap, which was kind of shady. They didn't even tell us it was that. But I mean, it's pretty bad that you got to sit out there and babysit your vehicles and your gear because you're afraid to go up on stage because you don't know if your shit's going to be out there when you get back.
Well, what are your thoughts on what can be done, man?
They should have some kind of security out there, not only specifically for your vehicle and your gear. What about your person, yourself? You're out there loading up or getting your shit out of your vehicles to go in to play these places like that and have somebody come up and freaking stick a knife or a gun in your face. Somebody should be there to protect your ass to be able to play a venue like that.
Especially since, yeah, exactly, dude. They're telling you to come to their place of business, and yeah, you want to do that and you want to support the scene, but dude, not at my life's risk or my vehicle or my possessions. I mean, fuck those things, but dude, God forbid, something worse happened to Mr. Swanson,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. I mean, when we played there, I mean, directly right across the street, you know how that place is over there, directly right across from the open door for the underground. It's like crack alley down that one road there.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's like
I
no
mean,
man's
we were all
land
sitting
across
up front.
the street. It really is.
Me and my band, and like there had to be at least 8 or 9 other bands all out front of this place. Probably like 200 people out in front of this place. I even put it up on your posting that you put up there, Knob.
Yeah.
What happened? We saw this person get their brand new. No, I'm not a scooter person. I'd rather be riding a Harley. But anyway, this person pulled up on their scooter and knocked on this guy's door, and this guy walking on the sidewalk jumps on the scooter and takes off with it. Wow. And you know, there's 200 people out in front. Back 10, 15 years ago, you might have had freaking 50 or 60 people go over and try to stop this guy. Yeah. But you don't know what the hell this guy's got on him now. He could freaking pull out a whip pistol and start blasting off freaking rounds.
Yep.
You know, it's not worth your life anymore, man.
Oh, for sure, man.
You know,
for sure.
Like Knob said, take my car. I got my freaking family. I could get another vehicle.
Yeah, no
but
doubt.
Still,
yeah.
There's no reason for you to be out playing a venue.
I think
the
question is
worried about having your shit taken away.
I think the question is wherever you stand with it now. I really think that it just adds another notch to people just not really wanting to go even remotely near there anymore.
Yeah, and that's sad, man, because it's a great venue. It's a great place to see shows.
Yeah.
But not when you know for sure. Like it's almost a guarantee somebody you know or yourself is going to have some issue.
Yeah.
With stolen something or other.
Or bodily harm of
well, I
some
mean,
kind.
it could be any venue, not specifically the Webster. I mean, it could happen down at Toad's place, or, you know, it could happen just about anywhere.
Sure.
But, I mean, what band wants to be up there playing, or even a spectator wants to be in a place like that and have to worry about their coming out and getting carjacked, like you said earlier, or being held up or stabbed or some shit?
No.
You got enough to be worried about. And on a band's perspective of this, do you want to go to these venues and be up on stage worrying about, okay, my vehicle's out in the back parking lot. I know this place is known for having break-ins and all this shit. You're up on stage. As a band member, you already have enough freaking stress on yourself just to perform and do your show than other having to deal with that in your back of your mind.
Yeah, right.
For sure, man, for sure.
And it kind of begs to wonder, I mean, you know, when you're in the midst of trying to do all these things, you're not able to maybe consciously have to worry about it. You know, you got all this other stuff going on, and that could be it. It could just be that 1 second that you're not thinking because you got all this other stuff to worry about that it happens.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Exactly.
It's not like you know
like,
it's
like
coming.
Like Lee said, he walked away from his truck. He was 5 feet away. Within 3 seconds, his car's going on the street.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
and granted,
within a blink of an eye, it's gone.
And granted, you know, maybe or maybe not a security officer or a police officer or whatever you want to call them, being there would have maybe or maybe not stopped or prevented that from happening. But it sure would have, you know, it's sure possible.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, all it takes is, you know, like you were saying, have somebody out in the parking lot. You know, a security guard they have that damn security booth out back in the parking lot. How come nobody's there?
Yeah,
you know, or have somebody walk on the sidewalk back there to keep an eye over the cars. You know, have somebody in that security booth back there that hands you, when you park your car back there, they hand you a parking pass to get back in that freaking fenced-in area. You got to show them the parking pass to get your ass in there.
That's right.
You know,
and then, you know,
have somebody definitely on that front sidewalk, one or two guys. You know, even if they're not police, at least some kind of security officer, so you have a presence there. That we're watching, we see what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
You know, some 17 or 18-year-old kids taking tickets at the freaking front door ain't gonna do shit.
That's for
sure.
You know. Like Lee said, the guys that they have standing at the front door. Now, Bob's seeing me. I'm not no big guy. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", 180 pounds, maybe soaking wet. And half of the guys that I know can walk up and whip these freaking people at the front door's ass and make a joke out of them.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just, they had to have something out in front of there, not just to protect your personal property, but to protect not only the band members, but everybody else is going to see these acts play.
Absolutely. It's Bagman was saying it earlier. It's an attraction.
It is.
They are enticing us and telling us, come on down, or, you know, listen to these bands. And you know what? The band's got to sling tickets and fucking work their asses off to get just to play the show to begin with. You know, and then they get on the bill, and then the whole night they're worried about their shit. They're loading their shit. Maybe maybe what if Lee had already loaded up all the gear?
Yeah, and they
And
took
then
off with
they
that
took
too.
the fucking car, dude. Well, I mean, then it's still all sorry, not my fault, not my problem. But I just fucking slang tickets and was in a battle of the bands and, was promoting your venue and bringing my fans and friends so that they can have issues
And even
too.
to top it off, he had to worry about how he was going to get home after that, too.
Shit.
Amongst
other things.
Yeah, dude, that's it's terrible.
Well, like you said, what was it? Was it you were talking about some other band that lost all their gear? Was that here or was that on Chicago? You were talking about?
Oh, Venna and Morris
they lost all their gear. Yeah,
that was like $5,000 worth of guitar gear, man.
Personally, in my band, TromitizeD, I own every piece of equipment, from the PA to the drum rig, guitar rigs, guitars, everything. I own the whole ball of wax. And to go out and be packing my shit up and turn around and have somebody take off with a vehicle with all my gear in it, oh, man, forget it. It'd be World War III. I will find your ass and you will be buried in a hole. One way or another, I will find your ass. And if I do, not me personally, but I do have a lot of connections to certain two-wheeled, let's say, ventures. I don't want to put anything out there on the air, but I do have some two-wheel ventures that I know very well throughout Connecticut, and if
it just would have been bad,
they find out that I'm. What's that?
It would have just been bad. Let's just leave it at that.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a pretty sight.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a pretty sight. I
but
like that.
yeah, I feel bad for Lee. That's a horrible thing to have to go through, man. Especially after they had all their records and all their merch and all that stuff back there. That's a heavy hit because, as a band member, as Bob knows, that's not just freaking that's not given to you, man. You work your ass off, and that all comes out of your freaking own pocket.
Hey, man, I know loud and clear,
and
bro.
Especially if it's supposed to pay off what you put towards it. If you still owe something towards it, you're hoping to pay back, even maybe to get more stuff later, and that's gone, and you've got no way to make up the money you lost. So, yeah.
If you see some hoodlums wearing Lightsbane shirts, man.
If you see some hoodlums.
Exactly. And to the guys that are doing this show, with Kali Ma's show that's going on this weekend.
Oh my God!
For them to put out a jar to help Lee and the guys from Lightbane's out. That's a freaking awesome kickback, man. We need to do that more often. We all also in the music community, not only in Connecticut but anywhere through the United States, man. Even out to Kris out there in San Diego, man, who's a great dude. Kris Keys, freaking awesome guy.
Oh my God.
We all got to stick together. We're all out there trying to do the same thing. We got to stop this button heads, who's better than who. We're all here to do the same exact thing and put on a good show and get your music heard.
Absolutely. Yep. We all know that the days of the huge record deals, we just heard this from fucking Jason last week from I Kill You. The days of huge record deals are over. Let's all stop pretending that we're all going to be fucking huge rock stars. I'm not saying we have to stop working our asses off.
Well, that's the key to it.
But,
work your ass off and don't talk about it.
But work together. Work together, man. If you can help each other, that's the whole idea.
You're not getting anywhere making fans enemies along the way. I will be the first to tell you that.
The whole idea behind.
I don't do that. It doesn't make sense to do that.
The Christ Havoc fundraiser we're having this Friday.
Yeah.
And then, Cy Perna, Kali Ma show to hear that they're giving back to Lightsbane. We have to think to unify, man. Otherwise, we're just fighting against each other and nobody's getting anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And another kick out to, the Webster Theater. I don't have any problem with Rusty. Rusty's a great dude, man.
Yeah,
he took us in with open arms, but they really need to do something out in front of that place. Have some kind of eyes out there besides a camera that's pointing out in the front of the building, because the camera ain't going to do shit.
Right. We've all do that. Hire two guys, one guy for the back lot to kind of just keep an eye on things. Doesn't have to do anything necessarily, but so just a presence, man.
Well, yeah,
presence makes a big difference.
Yep.
Well, yeah, definitely. How they, that old saying, out of sight, out of mind. Well, if they see somebody walking back and forth, keep an eye on things, it's going to deter somebody from doing that shit.
It's gonna make them think a little different about it, perhaps at least. Again,
exactly.
I had said earlier, I know for sure that it'll never be 100% safe there because it's Hartford. I dig that. If you park on the street, man, well, hey, guess what? It's on you. But when you're on their property and shit, dude, there's no reason they can't have a guard or two out front or out back. I mean, that's just ridiculous to say. Well, it's not our problem. Well, sure the fuck it is. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah. I mean, what if that whole sidewalk area out front, and I mean, even going down to the back parking lot, that's their property. Even that back fenced-in parking lot and all that, that's all their property.
Right.
What if somebody's out in front and some whack job comes on the street and stabs him or freaking shoots him in the face? That's not on the Webster Theater's freaking, that's not the Webster Theater's fault. You're on their property. They're liable.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned, that'd be like somebody coming in your front, somebody coming in your front yard and getting shot. Well, they're on your property. They're gonna question your ass. Why are they on your property and what happened?
That's right.
Somebody there has to step up. They know it's a shady area. They should do something.
Exactly, and that's the thing. They know about it. It's not like it's a secret. Everybody who's called in so far has said, "Yeah, it's a shithole, man. You can't, I dig it, dude. The area sucks, but since we all know this, let's do something about it.
Exactly. I mean, all these other bands that are playing there. I mean, when we played there was 14 bands there that played that day. And, I mean, we stood out there out in front and watched everybody unload to get all their gear in. Once their gear was in, we were good to go. We kind of let our guard down a little bit. But you see bands playing, even if you don't know these bands or whatever, watch each other's back, man, because within a blink of an eye, just like Lee, your shit's gone.
Yeah, man, and that mentality should carry over everywhere. Let's watch out for each other, man. Oh, hey, dude, you left your pedal, Oh, hey, dude, don't forget this. Is there something I can grab for you, help you carry some shit out, and, make your life easier? Not, oh, hey, look, there's a fucking brand new thing that I need, and I don't have enough money for it because I'm a musician. We're all musicians, man. We're all doing the same thing. I mean, I'm just here to help in any way, shape I can, to support you musicians and Bagman too, and all of us. And that's the mentality we all got to have, man. We work together. At least
exactly.
At least we know that.
As a musician, I mean, I could probably speak for Bob. Every piece of gear, you freaking claw and fight your way to get that because money is tight as a musician. I mean, I'm a drummer. Stupidest thing I probably ever did was become a drummer. It's the most goddamn expensive freaking instrument you'll ever play in your life.
It's also the hardest to steal.
But
it's harder to run down the street with a full drum set.
But I mean, it's every piece of gear, guitar, drums. I mean, even vocalists. I mean, some of these vocalists drop outrageous amount of money on personal microphones. It's ridiculous. And to lose that one mic, that could be $1,200, $2,000. How long is it going to take you to get that back? Because you're paying to play it someplace. You're not making no money in it.
You just paid the venue $2,000 or whatever it is. Obviously I know it's not that much, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you're struggling to get that mic for 2 or 3 months and then it's gone.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to curl up in a ball and cry.
Absolutely.
Well, dude, thanks so much for calling in and giving us your viewpoint on all this. Appreciate that.
And for tuning in.
Definitely.
For tuning in. We're going to be doing our events and news coming up, so stick around. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely stick in for that because I need a good laugh.
Awesome. We got some good stuff for you tonight, for sure. So,
yeah. You guys have a great night, man. Pleasure talking to you guys again.
Absolutely.
And I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, you take
Thanks
care
for
now,
calling
brother.
in and tuning in, man. Keep it locked.
Peace out.
Take care. Peace.
All right, John from TromitizeD calling in, man. And anybody else got any thoughts? Feel free to call in. Yeah.
But not right now because we're gonna play some music.
Yeah, we're gonna let's play a block of tunes here, and then we'll get on to the next things. Because you're listening
I know
to.
You wanted a music night, Bagman. I feel bad.
No, it's all good, man. This is more important than any of that, man. This was just kind of a break because we've been kind of doing a lot of interviews. But,
absolutely.
It's not every night we get to talk to the Nomad. the Painted Man. And, John called in. That was badass. And
Lee
then,
Swanson.
of course, we talked to Lee. I would have loved to have talked to him more about, some of the other stuff going on. But, right now is not the time. So.
Right. And, dude, what we're going to do is I lined up some Dive Bomber. I lined up an Empire track.
Nice.
And then we're going to get into the Bagman's Nation of Decimation playlist, starting off with The Wrath of a King, which is all coming up. So you're going to keep it locked and keep it here on Official FN Radio.
The Nation of Decimation. Bitches.
Bagman Knob.
The Nation of Decimation.
Stick.
Oh, dude, there was one other fucking thing. Oh, my God. How did I forget?
I am Iron Man.
Stick, bitches.
Attention, rejects of the world. This is for the nerd who could never get the girl. This is for the different, creative, uncool. Yesterday's class clown, today we rule. Nerds, geeks, and freaks, I'm about to give my testimony. You see, I never fit in. Got tired of the fake and phony. Never stuck to a trend. I was multi. I changed like the season. Never cooler on top. I was kicked out of the cool kid circle. Tired of trends. Don't wanna conform. I do what I do. I roll like a storm. Part of everybody. Not stuck to a clique. Don't wanna fit in. That shit makes me sick. One more drink and you laugh about it as you stumble back to your car. Way over the limit and just won't admit it. This time you pushed him too far. He's waited, he's plotted for you to fall from your grace. You're the bully, he's the beatdown, but no violence from him you will taste. He uses mind over matter, verbal barbarian, strike like the tongue, samurai vegetarian, weaponry, verbs, adjectives, and nouns. Ignite when he writes, tongue twisting showdown. It's me. The nerd, the freak, the geek, it's me. It's not cool, I'm not hip, I'm just me. It's me. Me. Everything you've
refreshing Fuck You Friday. Oh, wait, no.
It might be coming back. Rumors abound.
The Nation of Decimation.
That shit's loud.
Yeah, that's what you're listening right now. I'm the Bagman. I got Knob over there screaming.
Yeah. Like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Motherfucking I'm a fish, yo.
Let's roll out the songs we just played for you, and then
Holy hell.
We got some news coming up in a little bit. We got some events coming up, so stick. We just played some Bonded Through Hate. Why? Because you got to play some Bonded Through Hate, man, and I have a problem with it. That was Killing Is My Name, and of course everybody knows that Ron Cusack was in that band. He was kind of the embodiment of that band, and apparently, supposedly, they're going to come out with a different lineup to
memorialize,
tribute him. Yeah. So,
because I mean, he would, you know, in all reality, I mean, Bond, you know, Ron would definitely want the brutal to continue.
Yeah, that's true.
Brutality should ensue.
Well, you can see them on the 21st of June as part of the Axl Rock House Shadows Fall show, which also has Dead by Wednesday, Hell Speaks Cyperna. She walks without legs on the bill. It's $20. You could go to the Ear One Productions link to get your tickets now.
$50 gets you VIP. What that means, I don't know.
Something about a meet and greet. So you can hang out with Opus and stuff. That's kind of all right. You know, you might get a case of Opus that night, you know, for sure.
Well, you definitely catch.
I know you'll get some.
Oh, yeah, you're getting Cyperna. You are not
getting double teamed that night,
right,
peeps.
You're not leaving that show without getting Cyperna. Speaking of which, they've got a show. Let me tell you. But before I can tell you anything, right? I think, no, I say, nay.
Well, you got to get to the events. You want me to get through the rest of these?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for local live music.
Where are you going tonight, man? No, where are you going tonight? No, where are you going? Where are you going tonight? Well, I don't know yet. Where are you going? Where are you going? Well, you know, I'm going to go where you go.
Find out where to go right here, right now. The Nation of Decimation live event information.
Brought to you by the Metal Syndicate.
It's time to go to a local show. Find out now, only on Official FN Radio.
I kind of jumped the gun there. I'm sorry.
Nah, we'll tell you what the rest of the show, what the other bands we played are as soon as we do the events here. Because it just seems like we need to do the events right now.
Well,
let's do them.
Go ahead. You can do the songs, man. I feel bad.
No, dude.
I interrupted you, man. I'm sorry.
We played some Lightsbane. Of course, we talked to Lee before. That was Gertrude's promise. But check out some Lightsbane. And, you know, see what you can do to support him in some way through this time of need. Played Kill the Messenger with Walk It Off out of Daly City, California. They've got their new album called Exodus coming out soon. So check that out for sure. And we played Monoscream out of Stockholm, Sweden. They got an album called Redemption out now. It's Monoscream. Go check it out. That song was Oppressor's Hand. Before that, we played Manokin, The Beast That Lies Yet Unnamed, and at Concord, Pennsylvania. They're in the studio making more music, so stick with that. Wrath of a King was before that, Suppressing Thy Savior, out of Leeds and York, United Kingdom. Deathcore death metal. Yeah, go check out Wrath of King.
Prior to that, you had Empire from right here in Connecticut, featuring Gypsy No Mind, and of course Kris with Oh Satan from the Asparagus album.
Hell
The
yeah.
Golden Child himself. Before that, 2 from Dive Bomber from California, independent, not metal, but fuck it. Kris Keys called in. I figured, what the hell, man? We were talking about Dive Bomber, talking about the cool stuff they're doing. Reject Complaint and Voice, both videos done by OFNR. You can check them out on our YouTube channel, along with last week's show.
Yeah. And we stuck some Cyanotic in there also from Italy. With a song called Purification of Insanity.
So a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, all over the world too, man. We went to Italy, Sweden, back to Pennsylvania, head back out to the UK. And we're not kidding when we talk about playing shit globally here, people. Let's do those events now, man.
Should I play the intro again? I think people get the idea that we want to talk about events.
Well, we didn't. Yeah. No,
What do you think, man?
No, we're good, man. Let's go.
All right, cool. It's time for some local events. We get our events the same place you should get your events. At least if you're in Connecticut. Metal Syndicate-CT.com. And I'm pointing to my laptop like you can see me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a maniac. Maniac on the dance floor, goddammit. And I'm thrashing and moshing like I've never moshed before. Why? Because there's some kick-ass shows coming up this weekend. 3/27 Thursday, Superbad down Monday, Tester and Fear the State at Axel's Rock House. For the bi-weekly Sci-Fi Con, otherwise known as Mind Snap Music, presents the Metal Rock Mania at Axel's Rock House. Brother. 3/28 Friday, you can check out WFCS presents Metal Night with The Shape, John Monstro, 60 Grit, Begat the Nephilim, and Versa at Central Connecticut State University in New Britain. Sounds like a kick-ass time.
Oh, yeah.
The Devil Wears Prada, special guest The Ghost Inside I Killed from the Queen and Danger Kids. Well, they're in Hartford. Where? You know where. Dead Fish Handshake, Brookfield. Watch your shit if you're on that show. Dead Fish Handshake in Brookfield at the Room. Check yourself. And of course, if you're not going to any of those shows and you want to come hang out with us at Cherry Street motherfucking Station, we'll be broadcasting live like we do, bringing you OFNR Presents Free Christ Havoc. Let's help Christ Havoc come back to Connecticut.
Why wouldn't you want to come hang out for that show?
I mean, it's Continuum. Let's move
Yeah.
jazz. They're
Yeah.
starting off the night. So does that give you any kind of indication what kind of night we're going to have? We're going to have a good fucking night. So you got Continuum, start the night off. Alright, then you got fucking Everybody Hates Me in there. You got Nice Disaster in there, and they're gonna end the night. And then somewhere in between there, you know, starting out their big tour at Cherry Street Station. Jason said to himself he wanted to start there. So come on out and support I Kill Ya, motherfucker.
I kill you.
From New York. On their
I kill you if you don't go.
On their Ve Victus tour. I'm hoping he has discs in hand. That,
Yeah, well,
you know, maybe
I got a feeling.
we could, you know, I got t-shirts, brand. We can do some trading.
Yeah.
Gotta give him some shirts.
And he's
so.
saying he's probably going to wear an OFNR shirt for a couple of their dates, man. That'd be all right.
I mean, the Monkey World shirt's a pretty good shirt to have on.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Come to that show. The following evening, in case you didn't know, there's stuff going on. Grizzlor and FFT, Sperm Donor and Reptilian Race are at Anna Liffey's in New Haven. Retro Bros at the Frog Pond. What's Really Gonna Happen Promotions presents The Silence Beneath Us, Age of End, and Curtain Hits the Cast at Cherry Street Station. And of course, a very big show.
Mm-hmm.
One I would think
Thundering.
you kind of don't want to miss. Just me.
Don't miss the carnage.
What do I know? 329. Where is it? 3/29/2014. Official FN Radio proudly presents the Cyberna Kalima CD release show. With performances by Gates of Ivory, Dream of Scipio, Stagger, Intercourse, Cyberna, and Kalima. Cook's Cafe, 203 Church Street, Nuggatuck, Connecticut. Be there, be there, be there.
Now, what time is this show
$5,
starting, man?
$5.
What time is this show starting? Because there's a lot of bands on that bill. And that's kind of important. Because I would think it would start like what? Around 6 or something? 7 even? Not
Be
like 8
there.
or 9.
8 p.m. door time. First band is Intercourse. Don't forget that there's going to be Intercourse.
There's going to be.
Pay $5 for your seat, but you'll only use the edge.
There's going to be Intercourse and Stagger with a little bit of Cyperna thrown in.
Well, see, here's how
It sounds like a night already.
I think if you staggered and then have Intercourse, that's how you get Cyperna. That's the theory. That's my theory.
There you go.
And of course, then you have the Kali Ma factor
Yeah.
in there as well. Okay, so everybody should come out to that show. I mean, seriously, if you're in the metal community, obviously, if you're gonna go check out Cherry Street, man, I love Cherry Street. Go check out those cool bands. Silence Beneath Us, great band. Fucking a couple other really good bands on that bill. Go check that show out, man. Make both if you can.
Come early, stay late, and come up to Knob on Saturday night, probably like around closing. And he'll be dragging himself out the door because of the exhaustion of doing 2 ridiculously brutal shows in a row in 2 nights.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Going into April the 1st, April Fool's Day. Abigail Williams with So Hideous, Forest of Remorse, and Chaotic. Oh yes, Chaotic, at that place that I will not speak of. What, you want to say it?
I think they get the point.
Okay,
man.
Wednesday. In Stafford Springs at the Stafford Palace. Aborted, Malignancy, Pyrexia, and Alcoholocaust.
Alcoholocaust, yeah.
Thursday, you got Protest the Hero, Battlecross, the Safety Fire, and Intervals at that place. Friday, Connecticut Roller Girls benefit with Rusty Things, Bragging Rights, Nasty Disaster, and Chaser 8 and Cafe 9. Saturday, you got Agrippa's 10-year anniversary. This is the 5th, April the 5th. 10-year anniversary with Agrippa with special guest Shallow Ground. And a just redonkulous all-star list of
That's
guest
not
musicians.
even all of them, dude. That's just like half of them
And
that are listed on the
the
poster.
best part about this list is that I am not on it. No, I'm seriously putting that on there. Check it out, though. This is a kick. I mean, this is serious, man. Steve Rose, Doug Lennington, Tim Smith, Brian Dodd, Jeff Curtis from Obsession, Jason Nizgurski from Continuum, Keith from Shallow Ground, Sam Hatch from Sever the Drama, and his radio station, The House of Zaz.
Mm-hmm.
What is the call number?
WWUH 91.3.
You do that pretty well. They
Yeah.
should give you a job. Brian Riley from Continuum is going to be playing with him. Paul Speck, Greg Saint of Mont of Enemy of Reason, otherwise known as the Metal Yeti.
You got the Bagman and Mike Simmons from Darkitect also on that.
Scott Williams from Graven Image. I mean, it's just a star-studded cast of who's who playing with Agrippa that evening. That is April the 5th. You should come out to that show.
Yeah, it's
so
gonna be
many
good
great
time.
shows coming up, man. I really have to say.
Yep.
You know? All right, moving on. Give you a couple more. Mortifica of Physics of Demise, Under a Shepherd's Son, Alcoholocaust, Lightsbane, and Blacklist at the Amity Teen Center.
Brutality there.
Gumbog Production presents Lightsbane, Imperium Mortis, Orbital Frame, and Chaos Reign at Cooks. Lightsbane doing their rounds, man, kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
Make sure you give them some cash, even though they can't hand you a CD, man.
And if you haven't checked out the Chaos Reign yet, that's Bill from Penitentiary's other band.
Pretty good shit. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
it's pretty kick-ass, man.
Right up to April the 10th. This is the last one I'll give you. Yeah. Mindsnap Music presents Falling Further, Alter Ego, Stickpin, and Kiss of Death, the Dokken tribute at the Axel's Rock House in North Branford for Mindsnap Music. Metal Rock Mania.
I'm gonna be there for that show because there's 2 bands that I know the people in those bands personally like. They're good friends of mine.
For all these events and more,
Find
check
they-
out. I'm sorry.
I didn't find out they were in those bands till later. They were trying to keep it a secret from me, so I'm definitely gonna be at that show.
Hells yeah.
I don't know about the Dokken tribute. I don't know if I'll stick around for that whole thing.
Hey, man.
Maybe.
Come early, stay late.
Early, stay late, yeah.
All right, so that's all the events. If you missed any of these events, or if you want more events, you should check out the Metal Syndicate, metalsyndicate-ct.com. That is metal, CYNDICATE-CT.com.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard the Syndicast yet, you can hear it in
check it
2
out.
ways.
Yeah.
You can hear it on the Metal Syndicate podcast, and then you can hear it here on Sunday nights, as OFNR presents the Knob.
Syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. Syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. Syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. You should tune in.
See, aren't you people glad that I left it to him to put that part out?
Hey, man, I don't give a flying.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's all good. All right, so we're all caught up on the events and everything?
Events all done, sir. Yes.
I'm
Yes,
thinking
indeed.
maybe we go to a quick music break.
A quickie.
And then come back and we'll do the news.
A quickie.
Quickie? We'll do the news.
Whoa.
So stick around out there. It's the Nation.
That was weird.
Keep listening. Thanks for the support.
Since there's a really big show coming up on Saturday, of course, Friday and Saturday nights, you should come out and support and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Of course, the Cyperna show will be redonkulous. Just putting that out there. Get there early because parking is going to be crazy, yo. It's going to be nuts.
But there's another band on the bill that we have lined up right now.
Yeah, we do.
We'll play that.
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying. That's exactly what I was getting at. And you get a little bit of this on Saturday night. Mark Cook, stock up the beers, reinforce the walls.
Get ready for pain.
And let's rock out respectably. Remember, there's no moshing at Cook's.
That's
Just putting
right.
that out there.
It's too bad. But then, what are you going to do? I want to break shit either.
That's right.
Thick.
It's a respectable place.
Stick around, people.
can go fuck yourself.
Sorry to interrupt the music, but I wanted to remind you to tune in to officialfnradio.com all week long. On Monday, it's Metal Monday. Metal all day long. Tuesday, we open up the Grunge Garage. 90s music all day, right up until 8 p.m. Then it's time for a Nation of Decimation with Bagman and Knob. On Wednesday, modern rock mixed with metal mixed with independent tunes. At 1 o'clock, The Asylum. That's right, Bull Spike Radio's awesome show, The Asylum, hosted by Turbo.
Time to loosen up those straitjackets. Well, maybe not hers. And put those pills away, because your medication now is the next 3 hours of everything rock and metal right here inside the asylum.
That's from 1 to 4. At 8 p.m., it's Burning Rubber Radio. Yeah, baby. If you're into NASCAR, U-Car, ARCA, if it's got 4 wheels and an engine, Burning Rubber, baby. On Thursday, it's modern rock mixed with metal, mixed with independent tunes. Friday starts the all-independent weekend off. All weekend long, Friday through Sunday, independent music from around the globe. On Sunday, at 7, it's the syndicated Syndicast, Sundays at 7, right here on officialfnradio.com.
24/7, 365 days a year, in 128 kilobits per second. OFNR, officialfnradio.com, since 2006.
Hey, this is Todd from Mobile Death Camp. I'm hanging out with the fucking Bagman. You're listening to OFNR forever. Because let's face it, all those other stations suck.
I mean, that is a true statement, what he just said.
It needed some of that, I think.
You know? All the other stations do kind of suck.
They do. They do. Well, not Bull Spike Radio. They don't suck.
Oh, God. Bull Spike's great.
No.
You should check those guys out. Check out Turbo Rules. Check out Turbo on Facebook. Official Turbo. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Help
Are
him.
they still trying to get him on the metal show, right?
Well, we've they're doing their season now, so you know he's been a guest there, you know, and right now I'm actually working with Turbo personally to help him gain exposure and more people to realize what this dude is doing. Because man, I'll tell you what, this dude inspires the shit out of me, man.
Oh hell yeah,
absolutely, 100%, dude. I mean, just the amount of fucking work that this dude does.
Well, you could definitely tell that everything, you know, they've got is all with the Bull Spike, and they're just plugging away and doing their thing, and mad respect to them.
And I want people to understand, because some may not know who Turbo and/or Jay Scorpion are. These are two brothers with muscular dystrophy.
Right.
Jay Scorpion has not been on Bull Spike Radio in probably over a year now because of his illness, because both of them have muscular dystrophy. Nonetheless, Turbo gets out to so many goddamn shows that it's hard to keep up with that dude.
Yeah.
He's constantly telling me all kinds of cool shit that he's doing. Of course, I trade stories. Tell him, oh my god, dude, I was at this show and that show. Oh, it was crazy, you know, whatever. You know, and now I'm definitely helping him out. So everybody go check out Turbo, man. He's a really great dude. Really true supporter of the fucking community here in the local area, New York. He's out of New York, of course. Good guy to know.
Yeah, give him a shout. Let him tell him that OFNR and the Bagman sent you.
If you're still keeping it locked, thank you for keeping it locked. Hope you've had a good time. We're almost done.
Yeah.
But first, I think it's time, my friend. Did we? No, we didn't tell them what we played. We played some Cyperna.
Yes, we did.
With "Excuse Me, That's Mine."
You, sir, can go fuck yourself.
Played some No Shame in Dying. You're in Security out of East LA, man. East LA.
We didn't get that far yet, man.
Oh,
we played the Cyperna and the Kalima.
Oh, that's what you did. Gotcha. So we played some Kalima, absolutely.
Yeah, we got Cyperna and Kalima, of course, Saturday,
Still
big
don't
show.
have a singer yet, but you know they sound pretty good without them.
Pretty
you know?
good. My God.
Yeah, I'm good the way they are, man.
They're definitely pretty.
Unless they found a singer that was just so groundbreaking, man.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Why you know, fuck with a good thing, you know.
Oh, show.
Yeah.
Everybody come check out Kalima and Cyperna this Saturday at Cook's. $5 gets you in. Both CDs are dropping, and you get your hands on an actual copy of Darker Side of Matter, which I can't wait to get an actual. I mean, I've had it. I've had it for fucking a couple months before it was even hattable.
Mm-hmm. It was in the car a lot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Bagman can attest.
Yeah.
I want a copy. And then Kalima, of course, has got their brand new record fucking dropping.
Yeah, I was checking out the artwork on the new album. It looks good.
Sick as fuck. Yeah, man. I love it. Yeah. So everybody come out and check it out. Of course, Stagger. I love hanging out with those guys. I really, truly do. They're like family. So it'd be great to see them because I miss them at their big shindig and I feel like a douche canoe. So
yeah,
I must buy them drinks.
Yes.
And we must do the news. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled Nation of Decimation with the Bagman Knob, a 3-hour show dedicated to supporting global independent heavy metal, to bring you the news.
Man robs convenience store, wielding a chainsaw and wearing a flower pot on his head.
The official fucking news report brought to you by Blow Paste. Get the taste of dick out of her mouth.
Makes a great lube as well. A woman knits a sweater out of her vagina as a visual art piece.
Don't get me started on Florida or Asia. The Nation of Decimation proudly brings brings to you the official fucking news report.
That's fucked up.
It's fucking nasty.
It's fucking bizarre.
Don't let another blissful moment go to waste. Taste the magic of blow paste. So give that salty sausage a peppermint taste with the magic of blow paste. Freshen up the job before you turn out the lights, and get a pearl necklace to go with your pearly whites. If you want to make his day and put a smile on his face, taste the magic of blow paste.
Blow paste.
All right, blow paste. Who doesn't like blow paste? I mean, really, because you don't want to just get the taste of dick out of her mouth.
We should contact them and say,
dude,
hey, you know, we're like promoting the fuck out of you guys. So give us a shout.
Send us some fucking free blow paste.
Hell yeah,
dude! I'd
give
give it
them
out.
away.
I'd give it out at shows. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give it out at shows.
Hey, we don't know what people are doing after the show.
There
They
you go,
might be able to use it.
There you go, buddy. Here's some blow paste. What's
We've
this
got
for?
we've got some ideas on some people, but you know,
Yeah.
we know exactly who to give it to first.
I also was looking into Cyperna condoms because there is no cure.
You can actually get those made up.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. So I like that.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. So it's time for some fucking news. The fucked up news report. Always brought to you by Blow Paste and dumb shit motherfuckers who like to steal for some apparent reason. I don't get it. Anyway, a Canadian woman who looked very pregnant and said she was carrying quintuplets wasn't pregnant at all. And her boyfriend, well, he's devastated. Barbara Benvenue, 37, showed up to deliver her babies at Quebec Hospital last week. The nurse informed the man that she was not pregnant. She let me choose the names. I lost everything. It was my whole life, says the man. Now she's receiving psychiatric care and he's refusing to see her ever again. Family tells QMI this isn't the first time, with an unarmed relative saying she once said that she had leukemia. She didn't, and an ex-boyfriend claiming she told him she had twins, and she didn't. So she is a dirty, filthy liar. And yeah. So she just got really fat, dude.
Yeah, well.
Dude, that's, you know what, man, why do people gotta be fucked up? I don't get it. I just don't get it, man.
Because then we wouldn't have stories to share with our listeners.
I guess that's true.
That's part of it.
I guess that's true.
At least they keep it interesting every week, you know. You never know what you're going to find. What do you think are the biggest perks about being a cop, man? You know,
Well, dude, come on. You got a gun and a badge. You can stop and talk to anybody at any time for any reason.
And give them shit.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, you gotta pick your battles. So I'm not saying it's an easy job. I think the perks would be like, you know, being able to do right. You know, that would be a perk, man, if you can actually do that. Like, you actually do something good for the community. That would be cool. That
what
would
if
be a
they're
perk
doing
for me.
something good for themselves?
Yeah, see, that's when you start getting shady shit, man. I don't know about you, but I watch all these crazy shows. I love watching CSI, and I really loved watching The Shield. And Vic does some shady shit, man, in that show.
Yeah.
And there are times you sympathize with him because you're like, fuck, he's really doing this for his family, and you're like, yeah, fuck, but it's really fucked up and it's really wrong. Man, put in the right position, money talks. Isn't that the way of the world? I mean, we all, in all reality, man, and nobody can say otherwise, we all have a price.
Yeah.
That we would break and pretty much do just about anything for. Whether that be millions upon millions of dollars or not, there's a price. There's an amount of money. How sad that is a different story.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, this is a little bit more to do with gratification, personal gratification. And apparently, a state law allows them to do this. I guess a state law gives Hawaiian cops the right to have sex with prostitutes on the job. So as long as they're working, okay, then it's okay. Gives the cops a get out of jail free card to have sex with every possible prostitute that they're investigating.
I got a question.
Yeah?
I got a question. Because, like, you know, like, sometimes, like, a lot of times, most times, like, you know, and rightfully so in most cases, like, a cop goes into, like, a donut shop or something, and usually it's on the house. If the cop gets the prostitute, is it on the house?
Well, what if he's investigating her? Does that make it even more on the house?
Well, see, if he's investigating her, I would think that would be, like, a conflict of interest.
Yeah, but apparently it's state law that allows them to get past that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This will not end badly at all. I don't see this ending badly at all. I don't see this in about a month or 2 months, us reading a new story about where is this?
This is in Hawaii.
Okay, in Hawaii. I see in 2 months, 3 months time, us reading a story about Hawaii and some shit going down because of this.
Yeah, well, apparently they're having problems with that law now because state legislators, including language to end the practice in a new bill cracking down on prostitution this week, though the change was removed following police testimony that they claimed the protection was essential for the undercover operation. The amended bill passed the state house and is scheduled to go before the state committee. However, some local advocates seek to get the ban reinstated at the Senate reading coming up. So, better get their prostitutes and their action done before that gets fucking changed, I guess.
That's very interesting, man.
There'll be a lot of cops having sex out in fucking Hawaii.
No doubt.
Hurry up, baby, come on.
All right, a drug-addicted shoplifter stabs a Home Depot security guard with dirty syringe. So I guess maybe security guard's not the answer to our problems, to our epidemic. Police say an unarmed citizen, came to the aid of the security guard at a Metro Detroit Home Depot. And they were attacked by a drug-addicted shoplifter with a dirty syringe. The incident happened Monday at the Home Depot 13 Mile Road, Little Mac Avenue in Detroit. That's 13 Mile Road. That's not near 8 Mile. It's a little ways down. So, the guards were trying to apprehend 26-year-old Joshua Silva, who was caught shoplifting. Instead, Silva began violently fight and pulled a concealed syringe, began using it as a weapon. And shopper who had a concealed pistol saw the altercation and quickly sprung into action. Police say the man produced his handgun and ordered Silva to drop the syringe and get on the ground. So, you know, a good guy with a gun once again comes to the rescue. Just putting it out there. I'm not saying anything. I'm not even getting into that debate tonight.
I can hear the phone start ringing.
I'm not even. No. Absolutely not.
We'll be getting off the air around 1.
Speaking of which, we may go a little over. I hope you stick with us. If you don't, I understand. Jimmy Junkbird and the Stiff still coming up at 11 for the entire album. You're going to want to tune in.
Absolutely.
So
Got a little surprise other than that coming up as well.
Of course, but we'll get to that in just a little bit.
But they say get a room. I don't think a Walgreens bathroom stall was what they had in mind. Guess where? Florida, of course. Florida man Christopher Moran arrested after child sees him buck naked in a Walgreens woman's bathroom. The old adage, get a room, certainly holds true for this one lust-filled couple this past weekend in Winter Haven, Florida. 24-year-old Winter Haven man Christopher Mullen and 22-year-old Jenna Lynn Fraze urges were so strong on Saturday that the couple decided to stop at the Walgreens drugstore and do a little bump action in the stall in the women's bathroom. This is when the story turns south as Moran, while the pair was still in the stall, a 6-year-old female entered the restroom while her father stood nearby, according to Haven police. After the victim was inside the restroom, Moran exited the stall completely naked, immediately pushing the girl forward towards the door as she began screaming. The victim's father, who was also outside the restroom door, heard the screams and entered the restroom, grabbed his daughter. All right, when the police arrived, they found the adventurous couple in the parking lot sitting inside the car with the keys in the ignition. After denying sexual escapades to the police, Frey finally admitted the dirty deed. I guess they're booked and they're going to be going to court later on this month to find out what's going on. But apparently they've gotten charged with things like lewd, lascivious exhibition, indecent exposure in public, battery, and knowingly driving with a suspended or revoked license. So, yeah, sounds like a good night.
You know what I would have called him? I would have called him this. Check this out.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he come, running through the pole beans, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. And I hollered over to Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already been in since.
Here comes.
Boogie-da, boogie-da.
They go.
Boogie-da, boogie-da.
And he ain't wearing no clothes.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that, look at that.
Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Look at that, look at that.
Thank you for that, dude. That was cool. I
Oh,
haven't heard
yeah.
that in forever.
Right? Man who fathered 98 kids offers free sex service.
Damn. It's a lot of alimony and child support, man.
Ed Hoban isn't your typical father. He's anything but. In fact, the Dutchman, who is 44, is known for being the most fertile man in all of Europe. Quite possibly the world.
Horny, too.
Quite possibly the world.
The horniest man in the world.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said he was the horniest man in the world.
Hoban has fathered a whopping 98 children in the span of 12 years. It all started in 2002 when he donated his sperm through a local fertility clinic. Fast forward 12 years, he now spreads his seeds in a more traditional manner, offering free sex service to have sex with a woman or a couple who want to have a baby. He's pretty much guaranteeing it. What motivates me is meeting new people who turn out to be great normal people, and there's some beautiful hope of creating a new life which would be loved and looked after.
What's the catch, man? What does this guy look like?
Through his website, Hoban connects with couples, lesbians, and heterosexuals who have problems, getting the job done, so to speak. I understand there's a couple people out there. I get it. Unlike other donors, however, Hoban prefers to be part of the process. Met many children from right after birth, been present at 2 births. It was fantastic. The children grow up, they'll develop their own relationship with me or not, but they'll know where they came from. With a success rate of over 80%, Cuban little swimmers are hot property. This is like the horse that you put out the stud, you know?
Is this guy a man whore or something, or what?
He's a fucking man whore. He's trying to get his mangina in
That's
order.
hilarious.
Of course, I'm putting the link up to on the Nation.
Maybe our listeners might need a kid or something. Hook up with the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but you're gonna have to hook up with the guy, like literally.
Literally.
Literally. He says, "I don't fire blanks." Married couple came here for a week after many years of visiting clinics, and they tried everything. Then they read about me, wrote me, had very nice contact. Half a year later, they managed to come, stayed for 8 days. She and I slept together 4 times. After 10 years of trying, they had their first pregnancy. Now, you know.
What was the husband doing? Watching?
Yeah, right? Sorry, bud. You're out. You had to get a pitch hitter. Try to keep my emotions out of it as much as possible, says the dad. You have to find a balance between having those feelings and being so many more times being a father, but also that it's no use clamoring for it because you know what's not promised to you as parents. So
that's almost like the opposite of what some dude's saying about don't drop loads in sluts.
Don't bust nuts in sluts, I think it is.
Yeah, so then what would it be? Don't allow loads to be, I don't know, whatever.
So there you go, man. If you're
thinking too much.
If you want to get pregnant, this is the guy to fuck.
Apparently, yeah. Well.
And he will bust nuts and sluts and get you pregnant.
Nice. All right, our next story is from the Stagger Files.
Stagger!
That's what I'm going to start calling anything that has anything remotely to do with Stagger. Even if they have nothing to do with it at all.
Just if it has something to do with drinking.
It's an alcohol-related story called The Stagger Files. Okay.
Stagger Files.
There's drunk, and then there's, did he have his pants on? Yes, they were on, but they were on his arms drunk.
Wait a second. You're gonna have to say that again because you kind of lost me.
I said there's drunk, and then there's did he have pants on? Yes, he did, but he had pants on his arms drunk.
I see. Okay,
that was his condition. All right, drunk motorist was wearing pants as a shirt when they found him passed out at the wheel. An intoxicated Indiana man found passed out in the driver's seat of his car was in his underwear and had one sock on and was wearing his pants like a shirt, cops report. Brian Hill, 24, was behind the wheel of his 2013 Honda yesterday when police found the vehicle blocking traffic. According to the Indianapolis Metro Police Department, as detailed by a cop named Hill, seen adjacent mug shots were wearing only a t-shirt, underwear, and one sock. The officer added that Hill did have his pants on, but they were on his arms. Both arms were inserted into the legs of his jeans. He was arrested around 4 a.m. Sunday for public intoxication and obstructing traffic. He's locked up behind bars without bail right now. Is due to appear in court tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens with that dude, I guess, sometime.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
well,
nice.
his intentions were good.
All right, here's my next one. Let's see. Oh, we did that one already. Transgender woman spends 60,000 pounds to look like a blow-up sex doll.
Nice.
She really does too. Look, Bagman.
Ah, she's hot. We gotta hook.
A woman has revealed
we
she's
gotta
spent
hook her up with Major Chug.
thousands of pounds trying to look like a walking blow-up sex doll. Katella Dash, who was born a male, had surgery to change her sex 15 years ago, since spent 60 pounds to look like about as artificial as she can. I love to look plastic, she says. Most people hate me for my extreme appearance, but it fuels me to get more work done. I think I have an obsession with plastic surgery, but being over the top and extreme feels normal to me. I look like I'm going for a walking blow-up sex doll. That's what I look like. It's about being as fake a person as you can be. Katella from Minneapolis has had a number of operations, including face implants, breast surgery, butt implants, and now she hopes to get her 38H. That's right, I said 38H. Like ho. Breasts, she wants to increase them to M, like 38, oh my god, motherfucker. There you go.
You like corn dogs?
I've had
a
corn dog or two in my time, sure.
Well, apparently at the I-20, I-220 interchange in Shreveport, Louisiana, a portion of a westbound I-20 Shreveport, opened their highway up after an 18-wheeler rolled off Tuesday morning. Apparently it was carrying corn dogs. Nobody was injured, apparently, and it wasn't carrying any hazardous materials, but it did spill a load of 400 boxes of corn dogs. Officials say it was heading to California. The company has locations in Farmerville, Louisiana, and Hope, Arkansas. So there's corn dogs everywhere.
Corn dogs everywhere. Hallelujah, it's raining corn dog. Speaking of finding things over people's heads, a constable female boss put her blouse over his head and forced his head into her breasts. That's right. A former Texas deputy claimed he was sexually harassed by his female boss, and he got $567,000 from it. Wow. Because at some point since 2005 was accused by James Gist 55 of numerous sexual suggestive actions. This is Galveston County Constable Pam Matranga, of course. Just told Houston's Local 2 she was grabbing her breasts and saying, "Oh, hold these." She put her shirt over my head and held me to her shirt and had me in a headlock with her breasts. Lawsuit also alleges that Matranga asked if she could perform oral sex on him, and once jokes about performing nearby strip clubs during Chunky Chick Night while stimulating a lap dance. Now, really quickly, I know it's late,
getting late. I'm having too much fun, goddammit.
Yeah, stick with us a few more minutes.
Since this comes up, and we don't really have a whole hell of a lot of time, I would like to quickly just point this out to y'all quite quickly. Here, check this out, Rep.
Hey man, come on in. We're drinking in here. There comes a time when you're really effing drunk. Your vision gets blurry for a while. You look around the room to see who you would do and try your damn best to get it on. You go up to the bar, but you don't get very far. You take 2 steps and hit the floor. That's when she crouches down and whispers in your ear, why don't you fucking take me home? Oh, don't fuck that chick, that big old heavy chick. She's something you'll regret the next day. I know I did. And if you fuck that chick, that big old heavy chick, you might wind up being gay. Ooh-wee.
Hi, fellas. What's going on, guys?
This guy into the bar. Get him out of here. We don't want you around. Come on.
Give me a spritzer.
Oh, where are we gonna go with this? You go up to her place, which has a lot of space. She's sitting on the couch with nothing on. You walk right up to her and notice stomach fur. This bitch can fucking braid her belly hair. Oh my god. So now you get it on, but you're fucking out of luck. Cause whiskey dick is fucking kicking in. Yes it is. And now you're lying there with a real blank stare, trying to figure out where to put it in. Oh, don't fuck that cow, that big old smelly cow. Your friends will never let you live it down. I know I wouldn't. And if you fuck that girl, that big old heavy girl, you might as well move out of this town. Ooh-wee. Go on and move that goddamn trailer, homeboy. We don't like your kind around here, son. Go on, fatty. Go back to the pasture. Hey, don't fuck that slut, that fucking Java slut. Cause rolls are never man's best friend. That's true. And if you fuck that hoe, that big old heavy hoe, your sex life may just come to an end. Hey, don't fuck that girl, that big old heavy girl. Your wingman, he would be ashamed. Yes, he would. When you go to the bar, you should never stray too far. Otherwise, you have to change your name. I'm changing my name to Pablo Picasso. I think that's a good name right there.
I think that might already be taken, boss, but I'm not sure.
I tell you what, I won't fuck another fat chick in my life, boy.
I'll tell you the same thing because I found Hostess cupcakes all over her body. I found a Twinkie once.
She walked in high heels and struck oil.
The bitch had jello on her pussy. It was pretty freaking gross.
That was cream cheese there, buddy.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Very nice.
That had to
very
be
nice.
pulled out, man. I haven't played that in God knows how long. It's old Neil and Bob, of course, 2006.
Very nice.
Parody of Achy Breaky. Don't mess with the fat girls, man.
Have to do a part 2. Along with that one, it's got a part 2 now. I have to move more like a rap, I guess.
All right. You got another story here?
Yes, I do.
I only got
this
a couple
one's
more.
actually
So.
a lesson learned. I don't know how funny it is because I don't really think it's funny at all. But this one's entitled Just Plain Sick. In Illinois, child hurts themselves with razor blades glued to playground equipment.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, you need to, if you're going to take your kids out to the playgrounds and shit, you might want to check that shit before they go climbing around on it. Apparently, a 2-year-old boy was injured on Monday when he was cut by razor blades that had been glued to the playground equipment in East Moline Park. Right, East Moline, I guess, is in Illinois, like I said. The child suffered minor lacerations to their finger, and the father took them home and treated them there. But I guess police spent several hours Monday evening searching the city's 15 parks after 12 razor blades were found glued 2 playground equipment in 3 different parks. So they're telling you if you bring your kids out, check the parks.
Check the shit. Yeah, you should anyway, just to make sure for like any defects.
It's really messed up if anybody wants to go and do that shit, man. It's really messed up.
And there you go. That's this week's
lesson learned.
Music by Apostasy.
Nice. Good stuff.
Fuck yeah. All right. Moving forward and onward. Girl, 9-year-old girl, has been banned from school, suspended, whatever you want to talk about. Say it. She's been barred, banned, can't go to school. Why? Because she shaved her head. Now you would say, all right, well, rebellious type of thing. Can't really allow that in school. It's about learning. Well, Tim Kenny knew that charity we helped establish Fight Childhood Cancer wasn't done raising money, but 9-year-old Grand Junction, Colorado girl shaved her head to show solidarity for her pal Delaney, who is fighting cancer and lost her hair after starting chemotherapy.
Yeah, it's not like she really wanted her hair to be that way, dude.
When Cameron showed up at school, Capric Academy Monday said that she was violating dress code because, she'd have to come back with a wig. Now, here's a girl, a 9-year-old, who has enough compassion for their fellow fucking person. Their pal has cancer, lost their hair. I'm gonna shave my head so I can be like my pal.
So they feel like they fit in more.
So that I can stand by my pal and show them, you know what? I'm here for you, man. You're fighting some fucking fucked up shit in your life. And now you're gonna say you can't go to school because you shaved your... This is bullshit, dude. What a terrible fucking message you're sending to children, man, by saying, well, you shaved your head, you're out of dress code. Dude, you understand the story behind it. This is a 9-year-old, man. She has more compassion than most people I know.
I've seen a lot of news reports over my life that have, showed, people that have got cancer that are very self-conscious about the fact that they lose their hair. It makes sense to me to go and try to match them so that they don't feel like they're out of place. It makes perfect sense, So, that's bullshit, man.
It's terrible, dude. It's absolutely...
Nobody's got any goddamn
ridiculous.
compassion anymore, man.
Yeah, and that's just it. Where's the damn compassion? Where's the... Where are we... What are we teaching our children, man? No, you can't look like your friend who has cancer simply because you want to. That's against fucking dress code. You have to come and wear a wig. Well, no. This is a 9-year-old girl. What do you think she's going to learn from this, man? She's going to take away from this.
Well, if anything, she's going to, feel what those people are going through anyways. Because they're getting judged too.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Fucking disgusts me, man.
I got one more here I'll do.
All right.
And this is in New York City. Apparently, mysterious clown sightings have been creeping around Staten Island. All right. In Grantville last Tuesday, a clown was spotted waving and holding balloons. And I guess these people got pictures of him hiding behind trees and shit. Like creepy, not like standing out and going, hey, but maybe he's trying to get a few laughs, they're saying. There's been several reports of mysterious clowns wandering the borough, and it seems to be spooking Staten Islanders and social media sites. This clown is also bald and spotted, holding green and yellow balloons. It's been reported by the Grasmere and Richmond Valley train stations. 2 photos of oddballs appearing on Instagram were shown clowns standing next to a detour sign, saying that the clown kind of looks a little bit like Bozo the Clown, or even Doink the wrestler, or Pennywise, or even Stephen King's It. I guess they're trying to figure this out. People are spotting these clowns all over the area there, man, Staten Island. So don't go to Staten Island if you're scared of clowns, apparently. Because they're everywhere. Like a horror movie. Moondial Entertainment.
All right. I think that I have maybe, yes, I have one more. This is the douchebag of the day. Douchebag of the Day award goes to a Washington State man named Chad Scott Miller of Longview, Washington. He tried to kill his dog with a sledgehammer after he ate it. After he hit it for eating donuts and it bit him. He's been sentenced to a whopping. How many days do you think you get, Bagman, in Longview, Washington? How many days do you think you get for killing your dog with a fucking sledgehammer?
How many days?
Yeah, how many days in jail do you get?
10.
For killing a dog? Man.
They're pretty lenient, man.
Yeah, 14 days in jail for killing his dog with a fucking sledgehammer. Now, mind you, I do watch a lot of CSIs. Did you know that most serial killers start by killing animals?
Yes, this is true. This is very true.
Very strange to me, man. 14 days.
Well, they don't look at animals as, you know, we're the higher superiority over animals, so we can just take an animal's life and not think about it. But,
all right, quickly before we wrap up, the fucking weather. Mind you, it is March the 25th, 2014. It is 27 motherfucking degrees. It's fucking cold and snowing. Great if you're a penguin. I don't know if it's actually snowing. That's what it says
I haven't
here.
seen the snow yet, but
This is for Rochester, so I don't know if that's proper, but
well, maybe it's on its way here, man.
possibly. I hope not. I'm sick and tired of it. I'll do ours. See, it says I can't find this. That's fine. We got it. 27 degrees and cold. Okay, that's what it is. Deal with it. Now then, that about does that. Thank you so much for hanging out a little longer this evening.
Yeah.
Why we went over 20 minutes.
If you go outside tonight, be sure to bring your bacon lip balm with you. If you don't have bacon lip balm, just look it up. You'll find it. Get some.
Or check out OFNRforever.com in a couple days.
Yeah.
And we'll have the brand new show for you, the program, the entire show that we talked about, what we discussed.
Yep.
And
we make it very easy for you to find all this information now.
Yeah, so that you can go back and not only check it all out, but listen to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Right there on YouTube. So expect this one on YouTube as well. Check out all the other programming. You heard the breaker earlier. I'm not going to bore you with the details. Check that shit out. Keep it locked for Jimmy Junkbird and the Stiffs. The entire Bird Brain record, or album, or whatever you want to call it. Front to back. Of course, we are going to do a send-off to Odorous Orungus of Guar in just a little bit.
We're going to do a couple songs.
I wanted to sincerely and put out there to thank Lee for his time tonight.
Absolutely. And John.
John from...
and the Nomad.
And the Nomad, of course. And man, I just, I'm glad that at least it's a discussion. You know what I mean? Whether or not you believe that boycotting is the right thing to do or not, I think our safety and well-being at a venue is very important. And it shows that there is, this type of thing shows that there is a community out here.
Yeah.
And that we actually do give a shit about each other. And that we care. And OFNR cares a whole hell of a lot about all the bands that we get to play and tell you about and promote. And it's only because we're fucking music lovers, man. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we do this, is because we love music so much that, we know that there are bands out there that could benefit from getting a little bit of, talk, even if it's just from a couple of bozos like me and the Bagman. Sorry, Bagman, for calling you a bozo.
That's all right, man. It's what we do, man.
That's right. That's what we do. OFNR forever. My name is Knob, proprietor and owner of this fine establishment. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank the Bagman, as always, and all our friends and everybody who called in. And keep it locked. Tune into OFNR all the time, 24/7 for all the cool programming. I'm out of here, and I will see you next week. Same bag time, same bag channel, OFNR forever.com.
Absolutely. Stick around. Got a couple songs from Guar. Send out to Dave Brocky, dead at 50. Very saddened. I'm sure most of the metal community is as well. And then stick around. We got the full CD from Jimmy Junkbird and the Stiffs coming up. That's all I got for you, people. We'll see you next week, 8 to 11 on the Nation of Decimation. Be here.
If you're listening on the podcast, you don't get to hear these songs.
Yeah, so stick around. Peace the fuck out, bitches.